Welcome everyone to MinusOneCHarisma, the second best Dungeons & Dragons stream on the internet. Thank you for joining us for our Aventide campaign. We are very excited to play here on Tuesday. We have lots of energy. We're stoked. At least I am. I've been waiting all day to play.
It's Tuesday!
Just get it out now.
Okay, I don't know.
Unfortunately, Daye won't be with us, but we're going to try and kill Trust anyways.
We'll feed her to the Klacker.
Yeah, we're gonna feed Daye to the Klacker. Instead, let's play some D&D instead. 1, 2, 3, go. Last week on Aventide, Trust went on a date with Rosma Edenbow and was promised some beautiful jewelry. Cornelia Co. was born as they met Thargon Rockspine Koroseth, a disabled Koroseth House member, one of the 3 founding houses of Odgarod. We found out there's no wood. Well, at least there's no free wood in Odgarod. It's hard to get because of where they live on top of those the cliffs that are hundreds of feet up. It's very, very hard to get wood, so not many people burn it. But despite that, there is a lot of light at night because of the Dance of the Ancestors, these small stars that are the ancestors of the founding houses fly all around the city, protecting them and giving light to everyone who lives in the city every night. But that was right after Dresden had bought a candle to light up the night, which, now he's got a candle. The silver spindle silk sewn staff exploded with the little, we'll call him a meeper, little meeper bug who apparently he's interesting. We'll say that. And the party also met the Magus, who took a look at the ring on Camden's finger, which was giving him those, the soul-rending experience, I guess we'll call it, to be nice. And he said he needed a few things before he could break the curse. One of which was a parcel in a, what are those things called? Like a mail station, a small parcel
outpost.
He needed. Outpost, there you go, that's the word. An outpost to the south. He had a package. He needed a Klacker heart, Klacker being a giant beast that had hurt Thargon Rockspine, who had given him the injuries, and they needed a bark from a specific tree that was rare indeed. They had talked about it, an Oathwood tree, which is the promise of the Vowseeker. And that is where we found ourselves last week. So, you guys woke up on the beach. It's a beautiful new day. You've got sand everywhere, but it's warm. It's a brisk, warm morning. And the waves of Pondo are crashing onto that beachhead and flowing away.
I think we had joined, after a while, we joined Dresden for brunch or breakfast or whatever, I think, right?
Yeah. You had headed to the perfect fifth, and you had ended where we began.
Okay.
As all good stories do.
That's right.
Sitcom rules.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the plan? Going to the dock still, or?
I think so, right? Go find out what we can about this potential enemy / friend. No, it's not a friend. We have to pull its heart out. But yeah, find out what we can, no?
I think an information reconnaissance mission would be a good idea first before we head out and try to find these things. Also, I was just thinking, it's a natural process. At some point in time, one of these things has to die. He didn't say it needed to be a live heart. You know,
I
maybe
wonder
we
if-
can find one that's lying dead on a beach somewhere. Maybe make it easy on
Good
ourselves.
question. I wonder how fresh it has to be. Rezik, do you know how fresh these things tend to have to be?
Well, I don't want to assume, but I think it might need to be fresh just because of the potency of it. I would assume, but I don't know for sure. I have no idea. By the way,
Good point,
Pop, honey, I have some toast here. Please, just if you wouldn't mind.
Is that like cake almost? Because it
What?
looks the same.
Oh, no, toast?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, it's just some bread that's been it's been slightly toasted on the sides here.
Wait, cheers. Toast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's different. That's different. This is yeah. Okay.
Ugh.
Toast to a good luck on our journey.
Yeah.
Toast, everyone.
Oh,
But also, you will love this. This is toast, and it's basically you kind of slightly
Different
burn-
toast.
Different toast. You slightly
Oh.
burn bread a little bit. It gets really crunchy, and it's really good with honey on it and butter. You should try it.
That's probably
And I
oat
just-
milk toast.
Pour an
No, you don't-
obscene amount of honey on it.
Oh.
Just
You want to? Oh. It's mostly honey.
and I just start licking the toast. Not even eating it, just licking the honey off of the toast.
Oh. All right. Well, it's a good first try. Maybe we'll try again tomorrow. Anyway.
Guess you need another toast.
All right. Well,
Yes.
this is second breakfast for me. So whenever we're ready to go, I'm good.
I think I'm ready now. My appetite's
I
been
am
a
gonna
little
get
bit,
an Addy to go though. You need a pocket.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we all
I think at some point I'm gonna stop and get like some sailcloth, like a sailcloth pocket, like a pocket protector for like a breakfast sandwich.
Your short's
You know?
getting very greasy, Dresden. Don't
yeah,
forget.
I'd also like to get like 5 more of those.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So one.
So you
round for
guys
the
order,
road.
yeah.
Round for the road.
Yeah, the bartender thinks you're ordering for the group, and then they order, and it's clear. All right, and you guys get some sandwiches. You head out. Where are you headed?
The docks, I suppose. Yeah,
Okay.
if anyone's
We gotta go
you-
back down that thing, right?
Yeah, so
Where
you
do we
wind.
Hang in the
wind,
elevator with Captain
uh,
Seafloor.
You wind back down past the checkpoint. You see them checking in. People leaving the city doesn't seem to raise any alarms. People just walk out. And you get to the heave ho, and not as many people usually going down. It's not early in the morning. You'd assume real early in the morning. These things probably get very congested going down. It's late morning, so one's got to go down as one comes up. So you find the line is easy. You head down. You get your own little cart this time, not bugged by anybody. And you make it to the beachhead. And there's just all those people moving boxes back and forth. There's the small path of wood in the sand where the carts are kind of pulling across. There are a bunch of small boats out in the sea. You see some people docked. And again, those almost monkey-like creatures jumping from tree to tree and then flying a little bit from side to side with the long striped tails.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Do they look hungry? You know what? Never mind.
Are they bigger than Cornelia?
But anyone looks at my sandwiches and honey.
Yeah, how
What
big
time-
are these, by the way?
What time? Yeah.
It's about 10 o'clock.
Okay. And Cornelia, what did you say?
Oh, how big
big
are
are they?
these? Yeah, these
The
monkeys.
small little monkey things, they're very small. They're about the size of a squirrel.
Oh,
Oh, they're like sugar gliders, monkey. Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't they like Momos? Like from Avatar? Is
They're
that how you
very
describe
similar
them?
to Momo. Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't steal from Avatar.
Okay.
No one's accusing you of that. It's fine.
Yeah, I think what do? We walk
That's how I
around.
describe.
We walk
Yeah.
around a bit and look for someone that might know, like someone
Maybe
that's like
someone
missing a
grizzled.
hand or something.
There is a series of
Yeah.
small boats. Some people preparing to shove off. Some look like fishing boats. Some look a little bit more flat and wide. Kelwise, you would know that those are less for sailing and more for wading out into the water. They have a little bit more stability with how wide they are. So you could do things like do spear fishing is better on those wider boats.
Casting nets,
Moving
things like
things,
that.
casting nets, yeah. There's a couple people with that. There are some people out in Captain's Graveyard, which is the estuary of the Grimjaw Strait, where some of the salvage from ships that have crashed have glided into. And you do
Love that
see
there's
a familiar, ragged-looking man with a single sail that looks like it was jerry-rigged onto this small boat.
Well, he's a back pocket option.
Yeah, do you see anybody with armor at all? Wearing armor?
Nobody seems to be wearing armor. Most people have very light clothing, if any at all. Lots of shorts, lots of tank tops.
Miami, baby.
Yeah,
I
it seems
love
to
that
be
there's
working folk.
Yeah, I love that there's like a micro economy though of like people that are literally just like pulling trash from the sea. Like that's I just personally I love that.
It's pretty great.
GG, James.
Okay, let's just go up to someone, not seafloor yet.
Okay.
Let's just approach anyone.
We
that looks
all
like they have
know
a
it's
ship,
gonna
man.
have to be him.
No, I just want to talk to
We all
anyone that isn't him
know.
first.
You find a couple, a Goliath couple, one female, one male, and they have one of those shallower, wide boats, a couple spears, and some nets, and they look like they're about to do some kind of salvaging operation or fishing or something. And they look like they're just preparing on the beach with some tools laid out. That's like the first.
Yeah, walk up to them, right? Just sort of slowly, casually. You don't want to spook them. Morning.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Good. Do you have a minute? Do you have a hot second?
Absolutely. What can I do you for?
Oh, we're thinking of going after some clackers. We need a heart from one.
Good one.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
It's dumb. I wish I was kidding, but I'm actually not.
You're going after a clacker.
Yeah. Do you know anything about them, or where we could find them, or if playing music puts them to sleep? Anything along those lines?
Well, they say when you hear the sound of a clack, it's already too late.
Great.
So I would say that, other than Rockspine, I don't know anyone who's survived a clacker. But they do meander the cave systems of Grimjaw.
Great. Okay. Just for me, Grimjaw is that strait that runs like back to the lake
It's the
that
strait
we
that
came
runs.
from.
Yeah. The unnavigable one.
Right, the one that like seafloor has crashed in every single time he's gone down it.
The same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anywhere a beach that they ever wash up on by chance?
Klacker?
Just-
No.
Yeah.
No. I've
Never
never
seen
heard of
any-
anything, never seen one.
Oh.
That is interesting. Some of the rock spines do find their way down the coast, but never a clacker. That does pose an interesting question I've never thought of. And then the woman who's packing up kind of walks by. If you value your life, you really should just stay away.
That's
It's
the
best
funny
not
thing.
to mess with those things.
Yeah, we don't though. So, it's well, maybe I'm just speaking
Speak for
personally.
yourself.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
What?
Well, may you have blessings on your trip. I wish you well. Though I think this
What-
might be the last time we ever speak.
I mean, that could be the case either way, though, right? Like we could go to live on long, happy lives and never again. It's a big, wide world. Other than that, though, do they hang out on the shore? Are they usually underwater in ankle deep, chest deep water?
Yeah, and he thinks long and hard, kind of thinking about the stories that he's heard of them. He thinks, I've never heard of any of them being out in the daylight. Most times they're in the cave systems, so they're probably
in the caves.
Yeah, so along the Grimjaw Strait, there are thousands of cave structures that have been bored out by time.
Of course there are.
And most of the salvage is there. It's incredibly dangerous. And most people don't go in there, but all the stories of Klacker interactions I've heard have been in one of those caves.
Okay. And you said the salvagers go there?
Some do.
Okay.
Did they come back?
Some do.
Wait, how many we talking?
Well, I lost a cousin and a nephew in those caves. The Cordo
Separate incidents? or
Separate
at the same time?
incidents.
That's
Yeah.
worse.
One was a boat malfunction. The other one, don't know what happened to him. Just never came back.
Was the first one with Captain Seafloor by any chance?
Captain Seafloor, that crazy old kook. No, I wouldn't let my nephew within 20 paces of that man.
Oh no.
Great.
Well, if you don't mind, if you're not going to hunt clackers, what's all the equipment for? What are you planning to go do?
Oh, Laura and I, we pull wood from the ocean, trying to
Would
clear
you
out the
say?
strait. Yeah, and then we repurpose it, shave off what's gone bad, and sell it here.
That makes sense. You don't burn it.
Burn it? No.
Yeah,
why would we
that would be
burn
dumb, right?
it? Well, I mean, if you were cold, it would work, but
Okay.
That would you say? Is it
pretty temperate here.
is it a valuable commodity? You making good money doing that?
We make a living. It's hard labor, pulling up the wood, but luckily Laura here's got a strong spine, so she makes it easy. And you see, she picks up, she goes over and there's just two huge bags, and she just easily, effortlessly, just onto the boat, and you see probably 5 or 6 spears. You see her hands have these callus on them, and you notice for the first time, her lower back almost protrudes because it's got just so much muscle mass just boom in there. Probably been lifting giant. I mean, if you look at the wrecks, I mean, these are planks of wood on ships. Some of them are incredibly large. So you figure these Goliaths are probably the only ones strong enough to even collect some of this salvage.
Makes sense. Have you ever considered hunting clackers?
As I said, good one.
Yeah, you're not stupid. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the information, guys. It looks like we're got to go in caves. That changes plans a bit. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Well, may the ancients of Adgarod watch over you. And he puts his
thank you.
hand on your shoulder, gives
Ow.
you that squeeze, and you can tell it's like even his grip strength is impossibly strong. And he heads over to the boat. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
Thanks,
time.
Yeah.
Can I go over and just give his wife a high five?
Yeah. All right. So you walk over and hold your hand up.
Yeah.
Hello to you too. Oh. Okay.
Yes.
And I scurry back. That's it.
Okay.
Just needed
Yeah.
to
She kind
needed
of
to
looks at
touch
her
this
hand
woman.
huh. Okay.
Hoping her strength rubs up on me. Like, oh, yes.
Yeah, and then he jumps into the boat, and Laura shoves the boat off with just these calf muscles and these thighs that could just crush a skull. And we move. And that's when you start to hear a voice off down the coast.
No.
Anyone?
no.
Take us? You want to come for the greatest adventure of your lifetime? No? Well, that's your loss. Anyone else? Rare salvage. Up the street.
God, it's gonna be him. I know it. I hate everything.
Oh no, it couldn't be him. There's there's no science pointing in that direction.
There's nobody else with him
And
either.
that's when you guys
Neo
notice, you look
flashing.
around and a man walking with his son actively shields his son's eyes and pulls him away. They just walk
Oh
off.
no.
Okay. Do we?
Have any other option?
Well, no, that aside, like him aside, probably not. I'm not sure we're gonna convince anyone else to go into a cave, but that's a separate issue. Do we have a plan? Like, if we have to go into caves, that's a totally different plan than being like, we'll just drop some rocks on them. Why doesn't everyone do this? Oh, because you can't? I see now. Do we want to figure out some sort of like, I don't know, a shield wall, a flamethrower, something?
First things first, we're gonna need light to go into the cave, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna need
Yeah.
torches. What are torches made out of?
Ah, crap.
A thing that we can't get. So
I have a torch.
Wait,
I have one
I
torch.
have a torch, and I also have.
And I have the box of that all the honey jars came in.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can whip some torches out of that. I check my bag to make sure Cornelia hasn't stolen my my torch. BTW.
Oh yeah, I have a torch on me as well. Actually, I've never used it. That we got, and then I also have those rags that I soaked in gasoline or in something in the tent. Remember a while ago in the pit.
we have kind of we have an unlimited alcohol source, but is the alcohol flammable is a question that needs to be answered.
I think we just
Only
find
one
that
way
out
to
right
find
now.
out.
Yeah.
This guy.
Shots.
This guy.
Okay, well that answers the torch question, but the getting out of the caves with our lives question.
Cornelia, you take
Yeah.
a sip, and it doesn't even taste fermented. It almost tastes like berry juice. It's weird.
Is
The alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm gone.
So
That
it's
sounds
different?
dangerous.
Does it still feel cool to the touch?
Yeah, it's very cool. Cold almost.
Cold.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
but
This is your flask?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
changed, and it almost tastes like a
Oh, it's
different kind of berry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Is it like a magic 8-ball? We turn it upside down like a half dozen times,
Yeah.
and we'll get ethyl alcohol at some point.
Could I just try it again really quick and then?
Yeah. You try it again and sip it. It tastes just like the berry, a different kind of berry.
Magic, man.
Same. It's from your area too, something you're familiar with. Yeah.
Okay. well,
Try this again. It tastes different, right?
And
It's
pop,
familiar.
yeah,
I
you
take a
have-
sip.
There's no alcohol at all.
Oh.
Whoa, this is way better than it was the last time. This doesn't make me want to die.
Then,
Hmm.
well, then I won't ask for a sip. Okay.
This is really
Well,
good.
And I just
God.
Yeah,
Sugar
trying,
rush.
just
It's like
trying everything
juice-
with honey.
Juice with honey.
and then I'll just
Oh, God.
Oh God, the cavities alone.
You see
I could just
another
change my
man who's got a small little dinghy type boat. He seems to be packing up on the coast. A human. He looks like he has a fishing pole and a net. He seems to go fishing. There's other bigger ships down the beach a little bit. Most of those look like cargo ships.
Okay.
And
All right.
again, that single sailed mast.
Okay.
At the end.
Once again, that aside, how are we actually going to kill these things? Though they've got that show, that carapace, right? Do we? Is there? I mean, distance would be our friend, right?
Yeah. Distance.
I mean, can we
Height.
rig some sort of booby trap at like the entrance, lure one out, and drop
I
it
mean,
in?
Maybe
yeah,
crush.
still,
The caves that have been described to us, are they like? Do they have like a little bit of a beachhead at them, or are they sort of like caves that are just like they're water all the way, like grotto sort of stuff?
They didn't really say.
Damn it!
You can assume though. He said they were waterways, so
Fuck.
you
Okay.
probably are. You would assume.
This is the worst.
Well, we're not
This
going
is
to be able
the
to
worst.
attack while sailing. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So can we make something?
your original
that-
idea, though, Dresden, of trying to get them. We could try to smoke them out of these caves, possibly somehow, and then using a rock to land on them and hopefully crush them a little bit, weaken
Yeah,
them.
but if there's just water underneath them, then
True.
it'll be less effective, right?
Maybe a sharp rock.
Hmm.
Really, really sharp rock.
That's a point. That's a good point.
Or
It would have to be.
what if we lift them up really high and then just drop them?
I mean, how do we do that without getting touched?
Mm.
No.
I thought we were just saying stuff.
Wait. Okay.
Wait,
Kind of weird.
Like a catapult, but for crabapult. Okay.
we
Got
have
a little
so
bit
much rope!
I think what we have to do is just go see it for ourselves.
Oh.
Do some
I
recon.
think you're right.
Let's charter
Oh.
a boat with someone. Let's go over there. We'll
Yeah.
look at it. We'll try to not die, and then we'll figure out the plan for tomorrow.
Yeah, or even later today. I mean,
Later today.
if we can. I mean, it doesn't seem to be light dependent. I think we're going to be working in shadows either way.
Yeah,
But I think that's right.
I think the biggest things we don't want to be there at nighttime because they all come out at nighttime. And that would be probably really scary.
If they're
So,
primarily
do we know
nocturnal or live in the caves, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then,
I
yeah.
have a
let's-
question.
Yes, Pope.
Does we have to get a heart?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does the heart have to be raw?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I think maybe if we could find a dead one.
No.
Oh, you mean cooked?
Yeah. What if we put him in really, really hot water?
Oh.
Again, I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, have no idea.
I don't know either. You didn't say if it needed to be.
I saw someone
rotten.
doing that at the market. They took like the little ones and they were putting it in a pot, and then they were like, ah! And then I was like, oh no! So
I
It's also a good idea, though.
That's the thing. Okay. What if we were to just sort of like wrangle one though? Like lasso its pincer or leg and just drag it back here. Is that,
We have
it'll get tired.
ride it.
Killways,
No.
don't you have those?
We've got a couple rope traps.
Rope
I'm not
traps.
sure how helpful
Okay.
they're going to be on
Okay.
creatures this size.
Yeah.
Killways, I think you're right though. I think we need to get there and get eyes on it.
Yes,
Right.
definitely.
Okay. Do we see anyone other than C4?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
you
like they
see-
might be willing to go.
I mean, maybe not. Nobody looks like an adventurer combatant. Most of the
desperate?
people on the beach look either salvaging or fishing.
Let's find a
Small
salvage
boats.
crew because the salvage crews are going to kind of the same area, or at least close
Yeah.
by.
And we
Yeah.
can probably, they maybe make less a day than the others.
And you
if
do
we have
see
to pay up.
a small flat boat, again, with two people with long poles that seem to be pushing up against the current. And they land on the beach a little bit and they rifle through these nets full of just shells, all kinds of weird stuff, but really rusted metal. You don't even know what they are because they've just been bent so horribly. And they just drop all their stuff on the beach and start looking through it.
Killwise, you want to take the lead on this? These are your people, no?
Yeah, I'll go have a conversation. Really quickly though, is this a walkable trip, or do we have to take a boat? How far away is it? Do we know?
The estuary doesn't seem to be running too fast, but there are rock cliff faces on either side. So to walk it, it would be incredibly slow and hard. You might be able to traverse up the mountains and across all the mountains,
Yeah.
but you'd still need to slide down this rock face, which is
Cool.
hundreds of feet to get to the caves.
Yeah. So our only entrance and exit is the
It's
narrow path of death.
It's possible to go, over and down. It's just it would be incredibly difficult,
Yeah.
Not that it wouldn't be incredibly difficult to go up the straight
Yeah.
itself, but it's
Good thing we have
possible.
rope. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll head over and talk with these.
Yeah, that's an idea right there.
Okay.
Right before you leave, though, how much does a boat like this cost? I mean, would that be something that could be useful for us?
I mean,
We-
it seems like it.
I don't know. I'm just, that it just occurred to me. What if we get our own boat?
Well,
I'm
I'm in favor of that idea, but
I
Well,
mean,
I
like
have-
one
I
of
do
these
have
one of
4
these
gold.
shitty boats. Though. Oh,
yeah,
well then, Reza, go buy some boat. I'm
got
just saying, like a really shitty, like those. No offense, but those look like crappy rafts.
Yeah, I could buy a thingy.
Like a dinghy.
No, a thingy that goes on the dinghy. I could buy one of those.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the thingy for the dinghy? Can you get one with the ringy?
I could try. Yeah.
go.
or as I'm wandering over there and I look around, are there boat salesmen? Is there like a boat kiosk? Is there a boat rental spot?
There is no boat salesman, at least on the beach.
Yeah.
But these boats don't look like they were
Rental.
thrown together. They do look like they were crafted well.
Okay.
So
Damn it.
maybe someone
Worth
does.
a
Or
shot.
maybe these guys will sell you their boat. Maybe you could rent the boat from them. I don't know.
Yeah. Great. I'll head on
All right.
over.
So you head on over, and you see these two guys, early 20s, human, very tan skin, rags for pants, but it looks like that's kind of their style. No shoes. Most people don't wear shoes here in Udgarod. And they see you come up. Oh, hey, man. What's going?
Morning.
Yeah,
Got
morning.
a question for you guys. Just saw you pull up on the shore and saw you rifling through your wares.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
wondering
yeah.
if
Just,
maybe you-
just looking for some stuff.
Well, I was wondering if maybe you needed some help on another trip out. Perhaps a bit of a crew. Yeah. I mean, there's just two of you. Imagine how much you could pull out of the ocean with 6 other people.
Well, we just have these nets. It doesn't pull very much. It's a small boat. Thanks so, man.
So you're not looking for help.
No, I mean, just not for the salvage. It's just a little bit of stuff in the. Well, we're just pulling it out,
Well, maybe I'll look through your salvage. What do you have?
Oh, I've got this nice looking shell here. Yeah. Maybe it'll sell for something. Some iron scrap. Not a lot of wood. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Maybe hoping some jewelry fell down or something like that.
Yeah. You said not a lot of wood, but why didn't you just go specifically to look for wood?
No, the
I mean, there's a lot of
is-
boats out there, right?
Yeah, it's very heavy though. You see these
Well,
little
where
arms?
the money's
Little
at.
little pea shooter arms? No.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm.
I didn't come
6
to
other
Adgrod.
people.
I didn't go to Adgrod to do heavy labor.
Well, you're missing out. I mean, look at this small haul you have here when you could be making real money.
Yeah, I don't need much money. I don't need that much. I don't need a lot to be happy. Honestly.
Well, I admire your worldview, but us, on the other hand, we're looking to make some coin. So
Yeah, well, good luck to you, man.
maybe you're
Really
interested in selling your boat.
Boat.
Yeah, that boat you had that you sailed upon.
McTalk. Well, this boat's, we've been through a lot together. You'd have to
So
pay a little bit of a premium. It's a fine vessel. Kind of looks at it, and you get the feeling he doesn't even believe what he's saying. But it's,
it looks like a fine vessel. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure
Well,
she's carried
yeah.
you through many an adventure.
well, it wouldn't be cheap. It wouldn't be cheap at all. Something like this would be at least 50 gold pieces.
At least 50, you say? Wow.
60.
But you just said 50.
Did I? I must have misspoke. 75.
It's weird. It's going up.
Yeah, that is weird, right?
That's kind of weird. Yeah. I don't know. For 75, I mean, she's a fine ship, but I'm not sure I'd take it for 75.
70.
Yeah, 70 still seems pretty expensive. You wouldn't happen to be interested in some gems, would you? Fine gems. Fine gems from
Let's see 'em.
near.
Let's see him. Let's see him. Looks in the bag. Roll an insight check for me.
Okay. Is that just straight D20? No.
It's like giving this bag of gems away to anybody that talks to me.
21.
21. You get the distinct notion that this guy has no idea what gems are worth, and you see him trying to do the mental calculus and falling short on every avenue his brain tries to take.
Take advantage of this. Take advantage of this.
Feels kind of light, huh?
It's not the weight that matters, it's the quality, and believe me, these are the best quality you can find. They still need to be cut a little bit, so I'm going to give you a deal. Normally, these would be worth 500 gold, but today...
500 gold. Get out of here. 500 gold.
500 gold. I
500 gold. And
Kid
go
you
see
not.
the other guy in the back. They kind of. 500 gold. All right. All right. What's your deal? Trading this for the boat?
Yeah, I want your boat, and I want your sticks that you were using to maneuver the boat.
The sticks? Oh, sticks are gonna cost you extra. These are fine sticks.
Did you... 500 gold.
500 gold. Okay. Stick. Here, what's it? All right. We're throwing the sticks.
Damn it.
And you shake, and the two of them
Classic.
look in the bag, and you hear one of them they just kind of look at you, and they kind of start walking away, and one of them's like, I don't know, what is? I don't know. Is it even precious? I don't even know. What is in the bag? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just a lot of I don't knows popping up, and they just kind of walk off,
Yeah,
and they leave you with this boat.
Did you rent it?
Did you just buy this boat?
We got a boat.
And the boat's got a few places where you could anchor ropes, probably for nets and things like that. It's a pretty shallow but wide boat. It seems like you could probably seat 8 people max on this boat. And there's two people standing, and this doesn't have any kind of sail or anything like that. No rudder. It looks like these poles are meant to just push. It seems like a very shallow water boat, at least. You could put oars, but because of its shape, oars wouldn't push through the water very well.
Hey guys, did we think about the weight of the creature we're going to get?
We just need
We-
the cart.
Minor
Out of
inconvenience. Minor.
Curiosity, we may not have considered
We only
what
need
the
the heart, though, right?
actual.
Yeah,
But, however, yummy crab, yum yum.
it'd be worth
I've
it.
been-
Just get rid of the
I've
shell.
been told it's very delicious.
We can drag it behind the boat
Delicacy.
and float in the water behind the boat.
Oh yeah, full old man in the sea. That'll be great. We'll come home with a husk. It'll be awesome.
By the way, right now
yeah.
Bobby is screaming because we just gave that guy 100 whatever fucking worth of gold gems or whatever for a $20 gold boat right now. But Rezik's totally that's cool with me.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday they were worth 40, so it's fine.
They were
Money's
worth
the point.
50.
Money's a strange thing.
We took a few out.
But we got a boat.
Wait, so you didn't swindle them?
I don't know. Someone swindled someone, but
All right. I
regardless,
just want-
we have a mode of transportation, and now I think we can make it to our destination. And whether or not we can get back, we'll find out.
That's fair. All I'm
Did
saying
you-
is I just want to get a drink with them later. They seem
I just realized you had a convenience price to not have to go with Captain Seafloor. That's what this was. It was the convenience upcharge.
There you go.
Oh my god. It's like room service is like a.
God.
that's wonderful.
All right.
First things first.
Let's get on the boat.
We need
Sure,
a
you
name
can
for the boat.
circumnavigate my NPCs, but you gotta pay. I'm just kidding.
I go invite Seafloor.
the swindle.
Wait.
The swindle.
We need a name for the boat. We need to christen the boat really quick. It's got to be super fast.
Cornelia Cruz.
Okay.
And as they're coming up with a name, I am just one leg up peeing on the boat.
Oh, it's been christened.
On the boat.
I was gonna say to use the flask with the magic liquid, but
Too late.
I mean, I
I
drink
guess it'll
some.
work. Same
I
thing.
just create a big illusionary blanket to just cover what's happening, so no one around us can see. Just like Pup.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's our territory now.
Pup's got like a Captain Morgan pose on boat. And there's this illusionary like
Just-
rug and a 5 foot. Yeah.
Holding my little ding dong. Ugh.
Maybe.
All right. As the captain, I'm voting in favor of Coco as the name of the ship. Anyone? Coco.
Aw,
for me.
Coco.
Seconds.
Coco.
Yep.
Great. Okay. Seconded. The ship is
All right.
named Coco.
Well, let's get on board.
Cornelia Co.
Take it
Is
off.
this,
Oh my God.
Is this boat going to
Put my pants back on.
hold all of us?
We're
Oh my
about
God,
to.
are you still with us?
Oh, well, all aboard, I guess. Nothing ventured,
s-
nothing gained.
Can you swim? Hey, wait. Can everyone swim?
I can swim.
Maybe.
Swim.
Yes.
Okay. Just look. Not everyone can swim.
Unarmed
Just check.
though? You tried recently?
Yes.
kinda
different.
Swim, Kelwise.
Can I swim?
Okay.
Were there any like rivers or pieces like bodies of water in the Pottenshire?
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot of water. There's a big stream. There was a big old pond on the east end of the Pottenshire Forest. So
Cool. Making sure.
yeah, there was definitely ample opportunities to swim around.
All right.
Yeah, Fitz, are you sure you want to come on this venture? We're going to be fighting a very big, very strong creature. You don't want to.
Well, then you need all the help you can get.
Look at
All right.
this kid wants in. He's in, right? He's
Yeah.
just as much as part of Cornelia Co. as the rest of us.
True.
Well, he's at least 3/4.
Yeah, you owe me money, by the way.
Money? For what?
The gold. For the 100 gold.
Oh, for
I'm
entering
not-
into making a guild.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm teasing, you're all right.
I suppose you're right. But I left my
Well, we'll
money
take
on
it out of
shore.
your profits from this one.
Fair
And I
enough.
kind of like, I push him on the boat. Permission for him to come aboard?
All right, you guys hop onto this boat.
Granted.
It's a sturdy raft. The way it's kind of been built, it doesn't rock like a canoe would. It gives you good stability while you're standing on it.
Yeah, I don't want to check it for like leaks too, or for any obvious damage or anything like that before we set sail.
Look at the captain.
The boat could use some TLC. It's not. There's no leaks. There's no big leaks or anything like that. But the boat is old, and you look at the wood, and you'd recognize that it's been in the sun for a while, and it hasn't been kind of refinished, resapped. It could use a little bit of work, but it seems like it'll hold together for now.
Okay.
Nothing
Yeah.
pressing.
The poles, are they wood?
Yes, the poles
Okay.
are wooden.
Okay.
And they're made
about
of
how-
some kind of hard, really tough wood. When you hold onto it, you're surprised at just the sturdiness of these giant poles. And yet they're lightweight as well. They're not heavy.
And they're
Run.
they're about how long again?
They're about
Long enough.
15 feet long.
15 feet. Big poles. Okay.
It's a big pole.
All right.
So who's polling?
Not it.
Not,
That's
I
it. That
can't-
makes
I
sense.
can.
Actually, I agree with you.
I'm not
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, I'll do it too. If Killwise, if you want to tell us where to go.
Oh,
we
I'm
can
gonna.
be- we can
I'm
be
gonna
the
tell you
engine.
where to go. Yeah.
All right.
Someone needs to push this boat.
Well, let's,
I got it. Ugh.
Is there a rudder in the back to steer, or is it just?
I think it's just
Pole
No,
power.
there's no rudder. No.
Okay. All right. So then I'll stand at the bow, I suppose.
This is going
Okay.
to go swimmingly.
yeah, we're gonna go swimming. All right.
And
Pun intended.
where are you guys headed? Up the straight.
That's the direction the water's flowing.
The direction is falling out into the bay.
Okay.
But it's not incredibly fast, so it wouldn't be difficult to push yourself against the flow.
All right. Yeah. Let's head up the straight.
And as you guys
Without
start to head up,
venturing too far.
you hear a voice calling from the shore. Hey, you headed up there? Huh?
Do you want to trade boats? Is his boat better?
Just don't look. Just don't look, Cornelia.
Yeah. Visibly, whose boat is better?
His boat
Different
is a
boats.
little bit. His boat looks. It's like, because it's a dinghy. It's like a rowboat, but he's fashioned a sail to it, so it would just work better in other situations. It's not necessarily better. It's just built for a different purpose, maybe.
It's just built different.
Like, it could probably go farther out into the deeper ends, and there's oars on it, so you could probably row. Not better, different.
Different. Hmm. Well, I ponder that as we pass him,
Oh,
paying no
that's
attention. to
never a
people.
good thing to hear.
You going up the straight, huh? You want me to join you? I can.
Ah,
No, no,
all right.
no.
He jumps in the.
Why do we even plan?
He jumps in the boat, and you see him just start waving his
My
hands,
boat is going to sink.
and he sits down. No, he jumps on his boat, and he just starts taking his hand, and he starts rubbing the water with his hands, and his boat slowly starts to move, and you see the water start to churn under his boat, and his boat just starts following yours as he just waves his hands into the water.
Hey, Co-Eyes. You can
You're
teach
looking
yourself.
for the caves? Huh? If you want to come with me, I know where some great loot is. Very dangerous, though.
Yeah.
Captain?
Quick team huddle. Are we just gonna keep ignoring this guy? What are we doing?
I don't think we can ignore him now.
oh!
Somebody said he's part of it.
How do you do that with the water?
This?
We're gonna find out.
This is my connection to the slipstream. Let me
What
tell
does
you,
that
I am a seasoned captain with many special ability. You won't
Tell
find
us
a captain
everything
as good as
in
me
full detail.
anywhere. What?
I want to hear everything in full detail from the beginning.
In the beginning, well, I wasn't born
I
into
tune
the
him
sea
out.
life.
I tune him out.
And
It's
that
good to have
continues.
2 boats, maybe.
Yeah.
And
It's a
as
backup
you
plan.
guys start pushing your way up,
Maybe he
easily
doesn't
dodging
survive.
back and forth, there's like small rocks and such that you have to kind of dodge, and he kind of easily just follows your boat with his hands again waving in the water. The boat just kind of following you up the stream. And as he just
I kinda just go-
on
Kind of just to Calwise
and on.
tattoo powers.
Yeah. I would also like to place my hand in the water, see if I can
If you capsize
feel
us.
anything.
Yeah, so you place your hand in the water. Give me a wisdom check. Survival.
11.
11. You're not very accustomed to this new connection, and once you touch the water, you really start to feel it. But in your mind's eye, you kind of feel the water and the flow all around you, but it's a very, very small area that's just in front of the boat, and you concentrate hard on just the break and the wake of what your boat is doing and the movement of the water and the ripples coming out. And it's overwhelming for you. It's very, very difficult for you to grasp all the different currents going on, even in such a small area. There are just thousands of different, almost molecules just moving, and everything wants to go in its own direction. And it's you get a sense that it's almost a very greedy emotion from the water itself. But you don't get any sense of how to manipulate that.
Just keep going straight, guys. I'm trying to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
You got this.
Really confusing.
And as you guys you move for about an hour up this strait, and the peaks get taller and taller and taller and taller to the point where you notice that you're now blanketed in shadows as you guys are moving. You're moving through this channel, and it opens up a little bit wider, and you notice the stream itself picks up just a little bit, but still not challenging you. And at some points, you notice like these poles are getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and you're using more and more and more of the tip of these poles to the point where you're like almost hands in the water trying to push at the bottom.
I think we may have made a miscalculation.
Is this hard for you
Captain. Yeah.
And again, Captain Seafoam is just like waving his hands in the water, moving right behind you. Still talking. He's made it to about junior high age. He's still just rambling on about.
Oh, his whole life story.
his
really.
origins.
Yeah. Pup is very much listening. Pup is just soaking it all in.
Captain,
Yes.
I've got rope. We'll see if this guy can tow us. I'm kind of running out of pole here. We didn't think this through very
Yeah,
well.
well, this was part of the recon mission. I guess we
Well, that's a
wouldn't have
good
known
point.
until we got over here. So
Um,
now we know.
no.
And yeah, let's see if you can help us out. No, this is opening a can of worms.
I
'Cause
know,
now we're
but
dependent upon him.
we can't go much deeper.
Yeah. And that is
So-
a true statement.
I know. I don't like making them.
Captain Seafloor.
And that was where my first love.
Your first love.
My first love. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, what do they look like?
Oh, yes, yes.
Perhaps you've noticed we're running a little short on our poles, our navigation
Oh.
poles.
Yeah, I was wondering. That's a terrible ship to take in here.
Well, we know that now.
Yeah, well, there's something to be said about experience. Speaking of experiences, I had an experience once.
So before you get into that, we're wondering if you could maybe help us out with a tow for a little bit.
Ah, now you see the worth of Captain Seafloor. Ah, well, I wouldn't mind. It's gonna cost you, though.
Well, we're light on coin.
Ah, just kidding. Just kidding. Your company is payment enough.
Guy! The payment of friendship.
Yes.
All right.
Here, throw me a rope, Captain.
All right.
I'll spool out some line for you.
He kind of ties it around his boat and starts, again, waving his hands. And you start to feel the current almost reverse, just under the boat, though. And it starts pulling. It's as if the water itself is pulling you forward instead of pushing you now.
Can I tap into what had changed in the water and kind of
Yeah,
try to
so
figure it out?
Again, you put your hand in the water, but this is going to take a lot of time and effort and maybe the tutelage of somebody who knows what's going on. Because again, the second you try and tap into that, there's just thousands of forces at work all at once, all concurrent, all with very, very strong wills just smashing against each other at all times.
For the record, DM, I am now in possession of a 15-foot pole. Is that did I read that correctly?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
Big monk stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. 15-foot pole.
So,
It's incredibly hard to maneuver with it though, because you can't. You'd have to stick it forward anytime you enter a doorway, just because it's.
yeah, no, total pain in the ass. Just
Yeah.
can't wait to
monk
use it to
stick.
trigger things.
Yeah.
Just push the crab away with it.
Okay, yeah.
Remember, that's our ticket out of here too, perhaps. So
I think it's him. If I'm being honest.
um,
Good news is only his ship is gonna sink.
So you spend another hour and a half, and you start to move fast. It seems like he was holding back. He could have moved much faster through this water. Just, he's a little bit of a showboat, showboater, if you will.
Haha.
Pardon the pun. As he does a little bit of like sliding to the left, sliding to the right of the channel, kind of moving through. And
What was
you head, yeah. He's just like
what was the stupid thing that Riptide did? Ride the whip or whatever. What was? Never mind.
Ghost ride the whip?
No.
No, he didn't bring that up, did he? But like,
It was
look,
when he was learning the slipping the thing. Never mind.
Yeah.
Slip through the. Yeah.
Stream.
You know what I'm talking about though,
the
right?
slipstream.
There was a dumb rhyme. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yes, Ghost Ride the Whip.
yeah.
Proceed.
You you ghost ride the ship
Yep.
a little bit, and you start to see movement, shadows flickering above you and Seafloor
Okay.
kind of looks up. Well, watch your heads. And immediately you hear kaplink, 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 as little stones just start falling all over the place. And you look up, and there are these little creatures that it's hard to make out because they're backlit by the sun. Just arms full of little stones throwing them at you guys from hundreds of feet up.
Let's just take my shield out and put it over my head.
Yeah.
This is why I have a shield.
Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm under Dresden too. If that helps at all.
Of course you are.
Dexterity save.
Glad I have a
13.
13?
20.
14.
17.
All right. Yeah. So Dresden
With the shield,
Has-
imagine.
has
I'm
the
not
shield up and all this stuff, and you guys manage to like dodge out of the way. Some of those rocks hit your boat pretty hard. The rocks don't look big. They hit, and you guys are doing a pretty good job of dodging these things when all of a sudden you hear, "Oh! Oh my eye!
oh
Oh!"
great.
And you see, and he's just got this cut right above the eye that he has like covered up in that thing. Just
Just grab him, pull him under the shield.
Yeah, you pull him under the shield, and
Idiot.
and almost immediately a welt starts to form on his head.
Yeah. I'm just, as best
Why
I
would
can
you-
with
So
Bro.
cool later.
Rocks. Why? Why would you throw them? This is
who throws a shoe? I don't know.
oh. And you guys move through, and this goes on for maybe 5 minutes, and you hear just chattering. Yeah, it's kind of brutal. The seafloor just kind of like laughing and moving the boats to dodge them.
Seafloor.
Yes.
Psycho.
Who are these people?
Oh, don't mind them. Don't mind them.
No, I mind. I mind very much.
Oh, they're just the streamlings. Don't mind them.
Streamlings. This boat's new. Stop it.
New. Maybe it was new a lifetime ago.
Fair enough. They don't know that. They're high up.
And you hear, kind of coming from the cliffs, this hushed but almost angry hissing sound coming from these seeming streamlings. You just see this.
Oh my god, are there snakes up there?
And you move on, and eventually they stop, and you see their little silhouettes just hide behind the rock cliff faces.
Great. So we have to go
Great.
through that. We can't get out in a hurry. Keep that in mind.
No. I look straight down. Well, I still have my shield.
And after that, it's pretty smooth sailing comparatively. Slipstream talks, Seafloor talks about all kinds of stuff, things that you wish you didn't hear about his coming of age in great detail.
Oh, I was just listening to it all.
Yeah, and you find it interesting, not because it itself is interesting, just because he lived.
I don't know
He
any
grew up in
better.
a city, and he lived such a different life, a life that you're not even sure is possible. You're
real.
like, no way, that's not how.
Mhm.
That's not how your young years go. But yet,
So as
There it
I'm
was.
just like just tuning in a bit, on a scale of like 1 to Dr. Evil, like how messed up was it?
It seemed pretty standard. His
Okay, no burlap sacks.
his parents seemed strict and tough, but they were a seafaring folk, so they kind of had to be. Taught him a lot about the ocean and sailing and such from a young age. But all of a sudden, his story just stops, and it strikes you that the silence of him not speaking is almost eerie at this point. And he looks around, dunks his hand in the water. Ah, we're almost there. Are you ready? You all prepared?
Wait.
Mm-mm.
Where are we almost? And
To the
prepared for
caves.
what?
To the caves. I told you, I'm looking for a rare salvage that washed up in here. Most of the
Well,
salvage ends up in the caves, so we'll have to go there.
Well, I mean, we're looking for a Klacker.
A clacker? Are you crazy? Why would you look
Yes.
for a clacker?
Guess we're crazy. I thought I just answered that.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean we can't mutually benefit one another.
Oh,
you're going
absolutely.
for thing, right? So
Yes.
let's
When the
proceed
clacker
cautiously.
attacks, I'll just tip my hat and leave you alone. Leave you to your business.
Well,
Sound fair?
Don't cut
All
the
right.
rope or anything. But
Well, let's go.
here we go.
And as that's happening, he kind of starts really
Duck.
motioning with his hands, big fluid motions,
We're gonna die.
and you start to
Yeah.
feel his boat go underwater,
What?
and your boat starts getting pulled underwater
Nope.
and fits.
Nope.
Ah, no,
Nope.
Ah,
No.
and shoof, underwater, and you're holding onto the boat, and you now see under the water, and it was hard to see because the sun and the shadows, there are just thousands of little caves underneath this whole time, and you guys through one of these caves, and then and you see Seafloor
you can-
take the water around him and start molding it and throwing it out of his ship. But your boat is just covered in water, and you see Fitz like angrily just start flipping water out of the boat. As the
Using my
boat's
shield?
Not quite, yeah. You
I'm
guys
like
start
doggy, like digging it out.
bailing.
I cast shape water and pull water out of the boat.
Yeah, you shape water, and you.
Don't break
It's
the boat.
easier in such a small space. You touch the water in the boat and you get it. There isn't nearly as many. It's not vast. There's a contained space, and you're easily able to manipulate the water and move it from the boat out. And that's when you guys notice you're in some sort of cave, and it's not dark, but there's a soft glow. If you'll look at this, you find yourselves in this cave-like structure. Water all around you, huge rock spires moving. And, a second. That's your boat. Let's add a second boat. I wasn't prepared for there to be two boats. All right?
Clacker barrels.
It's going as planned.
And here we go.
yeah,
He's
keep him on his
in
toes.
boat.
Oh, look how long it got.
Yeah.
Wow. Uh-oh.
There we go. Well, he's on this boat.
I don't
Let's-
like this grid layout.
Layers.
Yeah.
Right click, right
Yay.
click, move to front.
Yeah. There we go. Good. I know. I was like, Anyways, there's his boat. As he's
Hey.
just waving around, and you guys are all on this little skiff, and you move,
Right.
and you notice there's this light red glow coming from some kind of moss way deep down in the water. These little red things glow, but only around kind of where you guys are. And then it goes off into the distance and it's dark. And you see giant ships of all kinds of sizes, different pieces of wood just scattered all around here. And you do notice over here, there's like this crab with this thick shell. Imagine a giant sand crab, and it's got 2 pincers and 2 almost scythe-like talons on top, and it scurries up the boat and just looks at you. They're not big, but they're maybe the size of like a large dog or something, but they just kind of look at you, and the boat itself creaks under the weight. These things look heavy. They look armored. They're shelled.
The size of
And
a
it
dog?
just kind of crawls up. Yeah, maybe like a Labrador or something.
Like a
bigger
teacup Yorkie.
dog.
Yeah.
Rizik, hold me, Rizik. I want to lick the moss. I want to eat that moss.
Oh,
The moss is a good 25 feet below you.
Oh, I want to
It's
eat it.
Deep
Stop
in
me.
there. Some of it's on the rock faces higher up. You could probably go to the side and try and eat the moss.
Hold her. It. Them. Pup. Hold pup.
And stupidly, I just go, oh, look, a Klacker. Assuming it's a Klacker.
Is that a... Quietly, everyone. Is that a seafloor? Is that a Klacker?
No, that's a rock spine.
Great.
They're friendly?
Our
Hard
nose
shells.
too small.
No, God, no. Friendly.
Oh.
No, stay away. You see those giant talons it's got? What's wrong with you? No.
Are they
absolutely
tasty?
not.
We're crazy.
Have you ever had rock spine meat?
No.
It is one of the greatest delicacies you will ever have. Incredibly tasty. Incredibly deadly.
We know which is which.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's tasty but deadly? Like the meat?
Well, I think it's
meat
if you
isn't
don't
deadly.
get the meat.
The
Oh.
talons and razor blades.
Oh, that's like whatever.
Is the rock spine in the water?
No,
is it
it's on the boat. This boat is kind of crashed up onto a rock ledge over here, and there's a rock spine on top. And he starts pulling you guys, because you're kind of at his mercy at this point.
Yeah,
He
I've
starts
noticed.
pulling you guys closer, and he says, well, here's how we'll do it. You guys distract the rock spine, and I'll look at the cargo on the ship and see if my book is on board. Sound good?
Book?
Yep.
Yeah, sure, but 1 second.
He pulls your boat a little closer. Just
Wait. Oh.
And you guys also notice too that the moss starts to light up wherever you go, and the
Great.
moss starts to go
Like a
a little
bullseye.
darker. It's not super bright, so your guys are in a dim light setting. But you do notice too that there's, and because you guys were so wet going under the water and coming back out, you didn't notice it at first, but there's a thick fog. It seems like there's a lot of water splashing, waterfalls coming from all different sides, and there's just a mist, a general mist. It's very, very, what's the word? Precipitous in the air.
Great. Do you see a Klacker?
A Klacker? I hope not.
How big are they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never seen one.
Shit, we should have asked
Wait.
a long time ago.
Well, they're
But
big.
you don't know what they look like. We
Yes.
don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
I know what they sound like.
Well, let's hope we don't hear what they sound like, because they say, you hear a Klacker, and you're done for.
Let's
Hey,
see the clack then. You won't go back. Why don't they say that? That's like way cooler.
Once
let's
they clack, you ain't coming back.
Yeah, tell him.
Well, I think it has something to do with the fact that, dead loved ones and all are usually involved.
That's yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, I actually
Sounds
agree
right.
with you on that one.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I don't know what that's like.
fair.
All right, so this rock spine, is it susceptible to movement? Does it not like loud noises? How are we supposed to distract it?
I don't know. That's what I hired you for.
I mean, we could just kill it.
Did you hire us?
Yeah, that's a figure of speech. Well,
Well,
they're not incredibly fast. Maybe one of you could run up on that rock and make a silly face.
Okay, and I go.
No. I grab
Okay.
up. I could just kill
No,
him.
I'm going to try to go.
He was
Okay.
already holding you, though. He was
Roll.
already holding you.
Yeah, he was already holding me. I'm still gonna try.
Roll
Rezik, you better
a,
fucking
what is it? Acrobatics to try and escape. And then Rezik, give me an athletics check.
Wait, what am I doing? I forgot. I was
I
not
am
listening.
squishy.
Acrobatics.
I am squishy
Acro?
as.
Oh, here
Or-
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah. Okay.
23.
5.
23 and a
Pup
5.
dies.
Pup just kind of shoop, slips out of your grapple as you try and stop them.
I'm taking the 15-foot pole with me.
Okay,
Rezik.
Pup, give me a acrobatics as you try and jump from boat to this very, very slippery
Yeah.
rock.
Acro?
Acrobatics.
17.
17. All right. So where are you trying to head? This boat itself is maybe 20 feet up, so that rock spine isn't he isn't directly on the rock, so you could probably get onto the rock and climb around.
Yeah, my idea is to like parkour across like the side of the ship behind him, so I could like bop him from behind with my long
Okay. 5,
giant
10,
pole.
20, 25, 30, 45. How far can you move?
I have 40.
40. So
movement.
you make it to about there, and you land on the rocks, and you feel instantly, you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's almost like the moss on these rocks is so thick that it's like a sludge. This black sludge on these things. You make it there, and the rock spine clocks you.
I'm not trying to make it
and gets
obvious
into
that I'm
like
there.
a-
I'm trying to be sneaky.
Well, the rock spine kind of watched you guys, and then you jumped onto the rock.
Okay,
It kind of like,
that's fair.
it backs up, and you see those two claws and those big, almost scythe-like pincers come out, and it's like a Swiss Army knife just kind of goes shing, and all the things come out at once.
Hey,
And it's just
Sup?
standing there, walking back and forth.
I want to like do the same. Like, I'm like,
Yeah, you've got your 15
I just
foot
mimic
pole
it.
up. Yeah, and you
That's
guys
it.
are in this locked-in eye-to-eye battle where you're just moving side to side.
that's
I
it.
guess
Yeah,
now-
no, that's yeah.
I guess
that's-
now's your time, Seafloor.
Ah, I guess you're right. He jumps onto the rock.
I don't know. This is so
Oh,
dumb.
and he starts to slip. Wow, 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 wow. Catches himself on the boat. Ha! And then starts moving slowly, peering around. Pretty careful. You haven't. This guy seemed pretty carefree before, and now he's like very like.
I'll move to the front of Seafloor's boat if I can, and
Okay,
just be like
yeah.
right there, right on
Give me
the,
give
right
me
on
an
the
acrobatics check, as well.
edge. Right. 14.
14. Yeah, you easily
sorry.
make it over there.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you make it to the
Sorry.
front of his boat, and he kind of goes into
Sorry.
this ship and starts, and he slips into the ship and just starts. You hear him rummaging around. Pup, what are you doing? This thing is still in a stalemate with you.
No, that's it. I just want to stalemate. I'm just keeping it distracted. If I
Okay.
couldn't go around it and it sees me, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to like instigate it, but I am trying to.
Are you
Keep it
are you
distracted.
sticking the pole anywhere near it?
Nah.
Okay, good.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm
and
just literally holding it like to the side. Just.
it seems very contented to just keep into this dance with you. It's
Oh
just
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. And like every once in a while, like I'll wink at it and like.
yeah. And
Hope I have some
because
dance
it's-
moves.
Yeah. You see, maybe 5 minutes pass, and you guys watch Pup dancing on the rock, and the crab doesn't drop a beat, just stays into that locked in back and forth.
I can't look away from this. It's hypnotizing.
Mesmerizing.
Captain Seafloor kind of pops back out, crawling on his hands and knees, moves over back to the boat. Well, it's not in here. We'll have to move on. I did find this small bag of treasures, though.
We like treasure.
Cornelia.
All right, let's move on.
I very politely bow to the crab, and then boop, my way
And the
back.
crab, after being locked in this with you, almost goes down with you. It almost looks like it's bowing. you figure it's probably
I
not,
made
but
a new friend. You guys
Yeah.
see that?
and then
Yeah,
Pup,
nice. That was a very
you make
cordial
your way.
bow. That was great.
Yeah, Pup, you make your way back, back to the boat. And then Captain Seafloor kind of looks at you guys. Well, are we heading left or right? Just know that your life may depend on this very answer.
Captain?
Deeper.
I got right.
Right?
Well, maybe your educated guess on where things are would be better. We don't know this cavern at all.
Well, I don't either. You think I come here very often?
I
I've only
assume
been here twice.
it's more than us.
Well, yes, see this ship that you're looking at? This used to be mine. This was my ship.
Oh, we
Lots of
assume that.
memories.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the book's
You've been here
gone.
twice. How did the last 2 times go? Well, obviously we see the first time, but how did the second time go?
Well, I survived.
Which way did you go that time?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
God damn it.
But it does remind me of my teen years, back when I... And he goes,
Right it is.
Oh, is that
Let's
when you found your
go.
first love?
All right, yeah.
I'm
And you guys
just-
head this way, and you start moving through this. You guys start heading down this little
Tell me
cove,
more, tell me
and
more.
again the moss starts to
A little tail
the
just.
moss starts to light up. You see there's like more wreckage of a ship. There's some more of these crabs who seem pretty contented to just leave you alone, but they do get very like, hey, 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 hey. If you've ever seen Finding Nemo, very similar. You guys, he pulls you around over here through this, and you curve around this way, and you start heading up here, and you do see there's like something of a beachhead of this reddish sand. Lots of them on there, but you do see that there's a beachhead over here, and he kind of pulls up, and you guys come to a small stop, and he looks on the beachhead, and he's kind of, my book may be on that beach. Who's gonna go look for me?
There's a lot of rock spines on that beach.
Yes, yes, they'll tear you to pieces.
Nose goes.
Right. What does the surrounding area look like? Yeah, no, I get it, idiots. I'm on the other boat. I don't see.
And I'm on the boat with you.
I don't pay attention to you. You're always doing this.
Makes more sense.
Yeah,
That's reasonable.
you guys.
Like real life.
It looks like there's a beachhead, and it's hard to tell because the thick mist of this area and the water trickling in from every which way makes it hard to see very far. You can't really see much past just right here. Up here is that you can kind of see inside this boat that has been, the front of this has been wrecked and crushed into this rock. And you see that everything that was maybe inside this has slipped out and is now kind of at the bottom, 25 feet down near that moss. You see crates and barrels and such down there.
Did you check the pottery barn?
Oh, no. This book wasn't from one of my ships.
So this
Oh, I
one's your
see.
ship too.
Oh, this is the front of my old ship.
But you just checked your own ship for the book.
Well, yes. It wasn't there.
Aw.
Just in case. I don't know.
In
What
case
book
one of the
are you
crowd-
looking for?
Yeah, that's a good question, pup.
Ah, it's a
See to
tome.
listen. Smart.
A special tome. Very powerful. Said
What's
to
it
have
do?
ancient writings of a magic spell. Said to exceed human innovation.
Better not tell us to drink our Ovaltine.
What kind of spell?
Ah, a spell of the gods. A spell not even the elves themselves have.
Elves themselves.
It's
Just
funny. You're a good one, pup. You make for great company.
You didn't mention this. You didn't mention this tome before. This sounds very powerful, and you lost it.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
use it. It was a piece of 4. You know
Okay.
the piece of 4. Written by the gods, the 4 books that unlock.
I look around. Like, why does everyone have their finger on their nose? No, we don't. Well, no. Before.
Well, now is not the time to talk about these things. Come on.
How do we know it's
You're
even
not-
here?
You're not wrong.
I don't know it's here. I just
So-
heard that a ship carrying one of the Tomes of Four crashed at the Grimjaw Strait. The book may be ruined by now. How do I know?
Oh, it's a powerful book.
Hold up.
hopefully
Why should we help you get this very powerful tome? I mean, I don't even know you.
It's what I hired you for.
You didn't
not.
hire
Once
us.
again.
Oh, tomato,
Guys, it's just an
potato.
expression.
Oh,
Look, here's the thing. He can look for his book. We can help him with that, but he's got to help us try and find a Klacker, right? That was what we agreed to.
Yes, I will
That's
help
how we
you
hired each other, right?
find a Klacker. I will
but I'm
not
saying,
fight this Klacker. Look at me.
Dude, I don't.
You look at him and he's like skin and bones.
And no
What
one
am I
said
gonna
you were
do?
gonna fight it. You're gonna keep the boat safe from it. That's what it's your job.
No, I'm gonna take the boat far away from it immediately.
That means keeping the boat safe. I think we're agreeing.
Yes, exactly.
Then you're
Okay.
gonna come back, right?
Come back?
For us.
No, of course not. You'll be dead.
Now that's
No,
why
you
Fitz is
won't.
here, right, Fitz? Fitz, you've got that knife still, right?
Fitz valiantly pulls out this thin but nice rapier. Waves it around a little bit. With
That's
a
what
little
Fitz
bit
is here
of with
for.
a little bit of proficiency. You note that he definitely did not have when he
Aw.
left you guys. Then puts it back.
Or Trust,
will
can you hold him
protect
hostage?
All of you.
Trust, you've been really quiet. Can you hold him hostage for us?
Yeah. I don't even want to begin to pretend that I know what Trust would say or do.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right now. Guess I'm going to have to get my hands dirty with this one.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, and so Captain Seafloor kind of seems to halt the boat, waiting for someone to check this beachhead.
all right. Before this happens, sidebar for just a second, please. This is just over here. Are we going to help him retrieve a very powerful tome? We don't even know this man.
Well, I mean, otherwise, how the hell are we getting out of here? You
Yeah.
put us underwater. We're kind of at his mercy.
I can't exactly
I
help
hate
us
to
with
admit
that.
that.
Yeah.
I agree, and I'm gonna kind of whisper though. But once we get the tome, maybe we don't let him. I don't know. We got to find a way to get it away from him because we don't know him.
So you're gonna steal shit from him because you don't know him? He doesn't know you. He's not gonna let you steal it from. Do you know what I mean?
Saying Dresden, he's saying it's literally part of some kind of god situation. This could be very powerful, and we're gonna give it to a man we just met a day ago.
Listen,
He already
Well,
had it.
No, wait. We're not
sounds-
giving it to him. He's collecting it. Yeah.
yeah, there's a very slim chance we ever find this
who
guy.
wrecks all of his ships. We want to give him a very powerful tome.
We're not
Once
giving
again,
it
we're
to
not
him.
giving it to him.
Cornelia, you
It's
notice
his
help him
if
find
he
it, we are.
finds it.
one of the rock spines
No.
just starts moving towards
Oh,
you
God.
over here.
Well,
And just staring at you from like
Oh,
pretty
man.
high. It's way above you, but it looks over the edge, and just one of its little talons just kind of points right at you.
Like Babe Ruth.
I'm like crab meat, guys.
Don't worry, you're only snack size. Honestly though, Rizik, if the man gets this thing, it's his. We're not the arbiters of who can have what in this world. Now, if you want to steal it from him, that's a totally different thing, but let's call it what it is, stealing.
Well, we probably won't find it. We should get moving now. There's crabs
Do you want
gathering.
my, do you want my shield?
All right.
Was she
I
gonna?
put my shield in between her and the crab.
Yeah, the crab's arm just
See?
All right.
Problem
I
solved.
shield
have,
and it.
Yeah, no, it's the shield that's doing it. It's the shield that's doing it.
all right, I have a good middle ground. I turn to Captain Seafloor. Captain Seafloor.
Yes?
If we help you retrieve this tome, which sounds very powerful, would you at least allow us to bring it with you to see a local wizard named Magus who can inspect the tome and let you know if it's,
The Magus?
evil?
No, I'm gonna sell it. It's worth a ton of money. It's worth a bunch of
There you go.
freaking money. I could retire. I don't have to go into these stupid salvaging trips anymore. What's wrong with you?
I think he's right.
I'm not
I
a
mean, you
wizard.
might
You
be.
think what would I do with the magic tome?
What's gonna
you
be
could sell it to the magus.
And
What's
it's only
gonna be
one of
our-
4. I would need the other 3.
Oh.
That's actually a very good point. You can sell it to the magus because he likes very powerful things. There you go.
Yeah, I'd probably sell it to him or the black market.
No.
Doesn't matter, really.
It does, but magus can actually control this power and harness it in a
Yeah, we don't
more
know him
efficient way.
either. We don't know him.
Why would you
But
give it to
we
the
know
elves?
him.
He's more of
This
a
is the
dick than this
power.
guy.
That is greater than the elves. Then you just give it to the elves? Screw the elves. They're assholes.
You're not.
Was-
You're not wrong. But
Wait, was magus an elf?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
oh,
Oh, well, in that
But-
case, screw them.
yeah, that guy.
We'll talk about this.
Do you know what the name of this book is?
Even if we find it.
Yeah,
Tome
it's
of
the
4.
piece of
It's just called a Tome of 4?
Yes.
Do you know which number this one is?
No.
Oh, I know how to count to 4.
That's true. It's a good.
It's very true.
Are we?
I'm beginning to
Handy.
regret hiring you.
No.
All of you.
Well,
Didn't hire us.
most
Wait,
people say that.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, we're friends. But you should never hire your friends. Never go into business with your friends. Terrible business. Terrible.
You're not wrong. So let's not be friends.
Friends.
Let's just get this book.
Yes,
All
let's
right.
move on.
Hey, pup.
Want me to go dance?
No, addie me.
Can I pour some honey on it?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they have to be equal. Give this one some honey too.
Yes.
I'm gonna fucking throw one on the shore all the way to the left and one all the way to the right and see if they
Okay, yeah,
They like
you
honey.
do that, and they hit it right about here, and you notice both of these kind of go over here, and these kind of go way over here and start attacking them, but they hit the ground and then
No.
and these,
Now
and
see
they-
floor.
yeah.
No, I'm not going on shore. I need you to see what's on shore for me.
I'm gonna throw no.
Quick now. Why not distracted? Go.
God
there we
damn
go.
it.
There we
All right.
Is it
I
how
go.
far? How
Are you gonna
far?
leap?
No,
Okay,
yeah.
so-
How far is it?
It's
Am I
about a
getting a
10
wet?
foot, 7 foot gap right here.
Yeah, but like how deep? Like that's the
It's
important thing.
it's pretty shallow in this
Oh,
little
okay,
area.
yeah.
There's like
Yeah,
this
walk
beachfront.
in.
It seems
Fuck
shallow.
this. Just run in.
I want to
I'm
do a
gonna
cool
die.
flip.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
both you guys
die.
roll athletics to jump across this
Oh
gap.
god, you're coming too. We're both gonna die. I don't have to outrun the bear. I just have to outrun you.
Athletics?
Yeah.
Athletics check.
Yep.
With a +3, that makes it a 5.
+3, that makes it a 5. You also rolled a
So
2.
you both go to jump off, and you both totally and the boat goes crazy, and both of you guys splash
just
into the water. Now
I'm
you guys
distraught
go
about the addies, dude.
into the water. You notice instantly, the rest of you, that those little the rock spines instantly go over to the splashes and start
Alright, I
slowly
use-
closing in.
I use minor illusion and make the sounds of a lot of like seagulls and like birds like above, just like all like just flying all over the place. So make that sound.
Okay, yeah, and it echoes deeply and it vibrates in this place.
Ruh-roh.
Couldn't just make it to you would just killed us. You just
Both you
signed our
guys,
death
both you
warrant.
guys roll. Both you two roll a initiative real
Ruh-roh.
quickly.
Well,
Yeah.
crabs usually are afraid of
Yeah,
crabs usually are afraid of
yeah,
birds.
yeah.
One's dead.
A 10.
A 10,
The 15.
15. So Dresden, you come out of the water. You're rolling onto the boat. You notice that it's not super deep, but it's a pretty steep slant. So you could probably like push off to the shore. But you do notice that those rock spine are all have looked at you.
I just start doing the like the Scooby Doo walk,
Okay. So
like a little
So the
pad,
sound of-
like
the sounds of-
15, 20. So it
Did
takes you
the
about
Sounds
20
of birds
feet.
have no effect.
20 feet.
Well,
You
oh,
don't
no,
know
it had
yet.
effect.
You
I'm
don't know
sure it brought the clacker. Release the clacken.
You don't know that.
Shut.
You make it.
I love it.
You make it to shore. That's 20 feet. You have about 10 more feet of movement. What do you want to do?
Yeah, keep fucking moving.
Okay. And so you can move to about
But
there.
if it had no effect, I'm gonna make a silent image of fire, like a kind of a wall of fire, so the
roll
crabs
me
like,
a
are
roll
gonna
me
stay away
a
from them,
also
possibly.
roll a check. Because so you did that. The seagulls start going crazy. Dresden runs up on shore. All of his gear. Pup, what are you doing? Dresden, did you want to do anything else?
I've got that pole like under my arm, like
Okay,
a jousting
yeah.
stick. Just,
Yeah,
just
you're
with
holding it
shield
out.
on that, just like
Okay, yeah, you take like a defensive position, we'll say.
yeah.
Pup, what are you doing?
I'm a follow. But like really
Okay.
cool with like man, like
So you make it to about there. You can move a little farther than Dresden. So
yeah.
you guys make it
I
there.
mean,
You
if
both
this
have
is
poles up.
initiative, I can technically go 80, right?
If you want to, yeah, if you wanted to dash.
Nah, I'll stay with him. I'll stay with him and also take.
Okay, so you both, yeah, and these things all just kind of shoot.
So the wall of fire has no effect either.
Well, the wall of fire hasn't happened yet because you just did your seagull thing. They pop out of the water. These things start rushing towards you guys. This thing gets to about here. And these
Oh god.
run up to about here.
No.
Both of you guys,
Oh fuck.
those top
We're fine.
long
No, we're
extended
not.
scythe-like arms shoot out at both of you guys, longer than you'd expect. And Dresden, you're a defensive position.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
In defensive 17.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
I don't like that noise.
So you guys hear, and you almost see sparks come out as this thing slides across your armor. If your armor wasn't there, it would have just slit your belly open like a Sunday ham. Pup, one dash shoots out at you. What's your AC?
15.
15. This one slices into your collarbone, dealing 3 damage of slashing damage. Just it
Ow.
cuts you. That's when Rezik, where are you putting this wall of fire?
Well, no, if they're already fighting them, then there's no point in putting a wall. I mean, they're already there, so.
I disagree.
Oh wait, I thought the seagulls hadn't happened yet.
No, the seagulls
No, the
happened
seagulls
right
have
when you
happened,
fell
not
into the
wall of
water.
fire.
Got
Another
it.
I disagree.
Any of you guys on the boat want to do anything?
Look at you just eating popcorn. Look at that shit-eating grin.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that shit-eating grin.
Yeah, you guys clock them on the boat, just kind of like.
He's like, I just bought a boat. I'm happy.
I mean, do we roll initiative now, or are we?
No. You guys are just right now. You guys are all kind of in the same boat. Anything?
I'll shoot an arrow at one of them. Why not? Let's see how
Okay.
strong the carapace is.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Oh, natural 20.
Ooh.
Get it.
Natural 20. And you have a short bow or long bow?
I have a short bow.
Okay. Yeah. So 6. Roll a d6, and then add
Plus-
and then we're gonna add 6.
That's a 5 plus 6.
5
11?
plus 6 is 11 plus your dex
Plus 3.
plus 3. So 14 points of damage. And 31. Let's get this crit table out. Get this crit table out.
Tell me it's dead.
It deflects.
So you managed to just like you notice that in between these giant armored plates that these crabs have, there are little joints, and you managed to just right into one of those joints. The crab just and its arm is out stabbing Pup, and it just falls over,
Got it.
not moving. All right, Dresden, what are you doing?
Grab it for dinner.
No. Are they still advancing? Rezik didn't put up any fire or anything?
They seem pensive, like they seem like they kind of stand a little farther away and then like shoot out their talons at you and use their claws as protection.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut in front of Kelwise when he was talking, but I'll go ahead and make a ring of fire around them, so it's kind of just will hopefully scare them off.
Okay, where are you putting this? You're gonna put a ring. Well, the minor illusion's 5 feet.
It's a silent image.
Oh, silent image. Okay, so you put a ring of fire that's just like blazing, and instantly these crabs just and start poking into the ring of fire wildly.
Brave crabs.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like they have any idea what the hell is going on.
I don't know how much fire in this cave.
Yeah.
Okay. If that gives us any cover, I'm gonna try and just grab Pup and run for that pinch point.
Okay.
And
Pup, are you
just
going with
sort
him?
of.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, so you guys kind of run up here. The crabs don't follow. They all seem to be just now violently attacking this silent image. They're just going ham on this thing. It's like they're trying to grab the fire. It's like they want the fire, but they want to kill the fire at the same time. So it's like, give it to me. Give it. Yeah. And this guy runs up, and then we'll just say that there's like a fire right around here. There's your fire. How long does silent image last?
I think it lasts a minute. Let's see.
Forever?
It lasts. Oh, sorry, no, 10 minutes.
Okay,
10 minutes.
yeah.
Great.
These guys seem fascinated by this fire. Just fascinated. Yeah. As that's happening, you guys kind of look up and you see this long beachhead that kind of goes up to here, and a few more of those crabs around the corner, just kind of hanging out.
All right. Do we see any books? Do we see any, like, the furthest we can see? Is this all we can really see? Because there is nothing of use
And
here
Pup,
for us unless there's a hidden clacker.
You notice there's like a small little bag, maybe over here. You notice there's like maybe like a collection of stuff. Like somebody, oh my god, I almost just fell out of my chair. A collection of stuff. A collection of stuff in that corner. It catches your eye through the mist.
I'm gonna try to sneak over and yoink.
All right, so give me a stealth.
I'm gonna pull Cornelia.
Go.
You're gonna steal all
$17.
Dresden's stuff. Okay.
He has nothing left.
Okay, yeah. So you managed to sneak over there. It doesn't look like these crabs seem to notice you. These hard shells just kind of hanging out. And you pull it out, and you see that there's a small chest, maybe this big. And it's a nice looking chest that had been wrapped up in a, and it looks like it had been wrapped up in a cloth and then placed here very specifically to try and keep it hidden.
What do you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yoink it and put it in my bag.
Okay. Yeah, you yoink it, you put it in your bag.
Right.
From there, you can kind of see that there isn't much over here. That it cuts down. This beachhead kind of ends, and there's water in here.
All right, what? We head back? Back.
Should I inspect this or no? Should we look at this yet?
What is it?
I don't
What
know.
is it?
I don't know, it's just like a box with like a wrapped and stuff. It was over there.
Can it fit in your bag? Can it fit in my backpack? And no one
Yeah,
would
no,
know?
it's in my bag. It's in my bag.
I didn't see it. Does it? Can I tell that there's shit in Pup's bag?
I mean, you probably would have seen Pup walk over there and like.
No,
grab
but
something.
I mean, just like looking at it, is it? You know, is there like
Yeah.
points sticking out of it?
No.
Okay, no. Don't.
She's got one of those
nope.
side satchels, and it's what's probably in that sling bag.
Yeah. No, we'll worry about that later.
So cool. Yeah. I'm like so stylish.
So cool.
Okay. I think we try and sneak back. Sneak back while they're snapping at that fire.
Can we just like
Okay.
full on like Pink Panther back to back?
Yeah. So guys, give me a stealth check. This is a group stealth check.
Yeah, and you get back in the flames are now in the image of like a flaming crab that's just kind of dancing around.
Mm-hmm.
Just kinda distract 'em.
And other crabs are definitely
Like
like
throw it back.
ah! They're like moving back and forth, still trying to stab this thing. Doesn't seem like they're very intelligent, but they're very relentless. They've got
Myself
that
was sad.
stick-to-itiveness.
6?
Oh, 11.
Yeah. Mine was with disadvantage, though, so I feel a little better.
Yeah, so you guys start to sneak back, and you make it to about here when this crab on the end just kind of like jumps over and takes a defensive position.
I'm gonna try to pull out what I had done with that crab earlier and do like the locked eyes walk while like holding Dresden behind me and try to go around and back out to the boat.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Give me a performance check.
Okay. Bobby!
Badass.
Can we get a Bobby Dice in chat here?
Performance. Natural 20.
Oh! Okay. You start to.
Bobby
You
Dice.
have this. Stick. You pull Dresden behind you, and you start slowly maneuvering down across this to the other side. You stick this.
It's not doing it.
You stick this pole in between you guys, holding it under your arm, and the crab's like, ah! I don't know why it talks like sea foam. I don't know why. And it, at one point, it lashes out with one of its claws and cuts about a half a foot off the end of this and just shears straight through the wood. But you manage to sneak around and keep it, and get this far. And as you start to fall away, it kind of turns back this way and then starts to attack the fire again. Preoccupied. And at that point, sea foam brings the boat around to you all to kind of pick you up over on this edge. And he, like, looks at you.
Well, what did you see?
Nothing, just more cave and water.
Cave and water. There was no boats, no sunken ships.
No, it like skinny down, opened up, and then there was just more water and just a little beachhead.
It was like this one, but like on the other side.
Yeah,
Now let's
like an
keep
hourglass.
going.
And he kind of pulls the boat to the side. You guys easily just kind of hop on. And the boat itself, he starts continuing just to head down this way. As you guys head down, you see the current here starts to get really rocky and rapid. And sea foam kind of pulls the boat to a halt and says,
This might be a great way to escape, but I'm not sure we can go any further without risking the pull of the rapids.
Okay.
So let's
So?
head back.
and you hear like a little beep, beep,
You muted Jason.
beep sound.
So this path leads out?
Seemingly, it leads somewhere. Hard to tell where the water goes. It does like to have it has a will of its own. But if it's heading somewhere, it's better than in here, especially if a clacker is what you're looking for.
Because the
No.
clackers would be where this water's headed?
No, if you get attacked by it, you just jump into
Then
these
it's
rapids
going
and
up.
hopefully have it pull you away.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So he navigates you guys back, noting that is maybe a legitimate way to escape should you need to escape in a hurry.
Great.
He pulls you back this way and starts heading to the left. You guys move along this
that's
coastline, and you move in this direction, and you reach another crossing. And he goes and looks back at you guys.
Huh?
I just look
Huh?
at Kelwise.
Captain?
Captain. Captain starts rolling dice.
Right.
Great.
To the right. Here we go.
And you pull, you see
It's me.
many more of those those crabs. You also see like a little embankment. You move about to here, and you see a little embankment up here-ish. Hard to tell what's back there. It looks like just a cliff, but there could be something in the mist stored back there. It's hard to see. And the waterway just kind of winds around. Those moss lighting up underneath the boat, pretty deep down still.
This looks like it's leading to the other shore that we saw. See the thing? Should we maybe go the other way?
Should we see what's maybe in that mist over there? It looks very specifically ominous.
Lots of crabs over there.
Oh God.
Well, I think you're right. I think this is leading us toward where we don't want to go. But yeah, we probably should check the mist.
And Fitz just...
Oh no. Can I pick up one of the poles? Can I carry one of the 15-foot poles?
I mean, it's difficult. You'd have to, like, really have it, like, either under your arm, like this, to carry it.
How tall are you?
2.5 feet.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Can I use it to, what is
Pole
it called?
vault?
Yeah,
Pole vault? Oh my God, yes. Yes, you can. From where you're at, it's pretty deep, so you could probably move over here and pole vault onto the shore and try and sneak around if you wanted.
All right. I'm going to do it, guys. If I don't come back in 10 seconds.
Roll a acrobatics check.
Pup, get an addy ready. Just in case.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'll ready my bow as well again, too. Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
No, not your bow. I was saying that don't eat the addy. We need that.
Yeah.
Oh, don't want to waste it all.
You're not wasting it.
An 11?
11.
my
So you
Oh, God.
go up, and then you get to the top of the apex of the swing, and you're like, I'm not going that fast. And you slowly just clink onto the shore, right in between them. Give me an initiative check.
Oh, no.
We also had an Addy prepped for tossing.
Yeah.
20? Dirty 20?
Ooh, okay, dirty 20.
Dirty.
Oh, perfect. All right, so Cornelia, you land on the shore. You're like, huh. And both of these crabs are about 6 inches taller than you are. Big old, just claws already. Both very, very startled and scared looking. Pointed at you. What are you doing?
I'm just going to imitate Pup and just put the pole in front of me. Probably I could, carry it horizontal and just...
You kind of can't, only because it's in the water. You'd have to, like, slug it up from the water, and these things are 5 feet away from you. So, like, this pole might not even fit horizontally through this passage that you're in.
And how close are they?
They're 5 feet
there's
away
one
from you.
behind.
They're right next to you.
Well,
Give me a perception check as well.
Who's hungry for kebabs?
yeah. At least we'll remember Cornelia through our company name.
Mm-hmm. Rename it Kebab Cornelia Company.
What's it? Cornelia, what did you roll?
Cornelia Kebab
12?
Company.
You do notice there's something in that back corner. Something that looks like remains of some kind of man-made something. It doesn't look like a natural formation in that corner, but you can't tell from where you're at.
Oh my gosh. Because it's not, I'm just stuck. They're gonna attack me if I run. Can I do...
You can disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of yell help and then do a bonus disengage, do a little... just retort. Oh, go ahead.
As she says help, can I cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us?
Well, you can't, not right now. So you can eventually, but...
Cool.
Yeah, on your turn.
Yeah.
So are you heading anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna run toward the back where you said I noticed.
How many
something.
feet can you move? 25?
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. So you kind of juke back into the corner and you see two human skeletal remains, one of which the torso has just been snipped and the bottom half is missing. But you do notice one of them is hugging a backpack of sorts, like this. You can't really see what's inside, but you could use your action to kind of like dig through it and grab whatever's inside, or just grab the bag itself.
Yeah, I just want to grab it. If I
Okay.
can.
Yeah, you can grab it. So yeah, the backpack is dilapidated and it's almost gonna kind of fall apart. The fibers have been worn, but you managed to use your action to stuff all that stuff into your big old giant oversized floaty backpack. When the crabs kind of all turn to look at you.
Eddie.
Yeah, I don't have
Eddie.
What are you guys doing on the boat?
Well, I've probably handed it the Addy to Dresden because he knows what he's doing.
Okay,
And then-
you throw
and
it
then-
onto the shore, and yeah, instantly, this one over here on the right just starts attacking it madly. Again, kill the sandwich, kill the sandwich. This is what it looks like. Just those things just smashing into the ground, like
Yeah, well, there's
making
one.
sand.
And then when I heard her say help, I would still have wanted to
You know.
pass without a trace all of us.
Okay, so you cast Pass Without a Trace. All of the people on the boats become.
And Cornelia.
Well, is she?
Is she
I don't
close
know
enough?
if she's within range.
There is
of you.
no. It says within 30 feet. Is she's not within 30 feet anymore?
Where are you? Here you are.
No.
Yeah, she's
No.
about 50.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Never mind.
Anybody else? Anything?
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at.
Not just gonna popcorn this one.
No.
You know what? It is
Okay.
nicer this
Which one are you shooting at?
Not when it's his girl. He's not. He'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
You said the one on the right got distracted. I
Yeah,
kind of want to
this
shoot the
one's
one that's
distracted.
closest to
Yeah, okay.
Cornelia.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
clear
let's
her.
go with that.
Closest to Cornelia.
Yeah, the one that would probably be the most
This one?
imminent danger.
Okay,
We have such a delay, but
it's
I'm
a little
presuming
bit. It's a little bit covered in fog, being that far away, so this attack would be at disadvantage.
Okay, then I'll shoot the one that's closer. I
Okay.
suppose the left one, the left side
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You're on your own. Sorry, sweets.
Murder.
Oh gosh. Well, that's a 10.
A 10. You managed to hit the crab, but the arrow just kind of
Yeah.
as if it hit a pure rock. And the crab itself doesn't even seem to notice. It's still just staring, pointing. This one waddles up to about right here. And this one, two of those razor arms pop up at you, Cornelia, and goof, goof, shoot at you.
I didn't have a chance to go. I don't want to be
yeah,
rude
yeah.
and like talk
What do
over
you want?
people,
What do you
but
want?
yeah. I wanted to just use magic missile on the one that's closest to Cornelia.
Okay, shoot. Go for it.
Tight. All right. Here, so I need to roll for the attack. Sorry. No, it hits automatically. I forgot. Okay, so the first one will be 3 damage. Then we have 5 damage, and then we have 4 damage. So altogether, that's 12 damage.
Okay, Cornelia, this thing runs out, those arms cock back, just the end, and they're pointed straight at your face, and you see, like, almost a sheen as if their claws are made of some kind of biometal. And they sparkle, and then...
Yes. Okay.
Crab just kind of falls, stuck in death.
In death.
Stuck in death. God, come on.
That's the name of my. That's the name of my side project.
My side project. But this crab over here does look ready to try and stab at you if you ran by. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take out the Addy that I have, throw it at him.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yes.
So you toss the Addy at him, and again,
Satisfaction.
Addie's crash.
Dash. We'll get to the
And it
boat.
almost makes that song. All right, so you dash around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You make it to about here. That crab is going crazy. This crab is going crazy, just attacking these deadly sandwiches. The pole is there. You can kind of like try and lift yourself up if you'd like to try and jump onto the boat.
Yeah, otherwise I'm just going to hold my pole out as far as I can.
Okay, yeah. Give me an acrobatics check, and then Dresden, give me an athletics check.
I want to make sure we don't lose any poles too. So if I can keep the other one in my hand, or
Oh yeah. You're gonna pole vault back from the
okay,
shore.
cool.
I think.
In athletics, 13.
13
25.
and a 25. So you you make it most of the
Yeah, it's a
way, and then
natural
Dresden
20.
sticks out a pole, and you go grab it, and he kind of just pulls you back onto the boat just in time for this
Am I
crab
doing this
here
right?
to just look back at you guys, totally on guard, just ready. And this crab, you notice, looks at this other crab, moves up, and slowly just starts chopping it to pieces.
God.
They must
Sal?
be tasty.
Did you find my book?
I found a bunch of bones.
A bunch of bones? That's not a book.
I know.
Why did I even hire you guys?
And he kind of turns and looks away.
You didn't hire
Why
us.
does
you
he
didn't.
move on?
I
love
I'll
this.
share the look with
You
Red.
guys just gotta move on. The
Crabs follow
bioluminescent,
us.
that glow going on underneath you, and
I
something
got to admit, it is
catches
beautiful. in here.
your ear.
It's nice, yeah.
No.
Sound.
No.
Something
Clacky.
high pitched. Something abnormal. And we'll find out when we come back from break what it is.
Oh, no.
We're already dead.
Also, we have a little bit of news. Our very own Brezik, or Bobby, is now engaged as of this weekend. So, Bobby, congratulations. We're so
Congratulations,
happy
bud.
for you.
I'm getting
you go.
freaking married, y'all.
And this will be Bobby's marriage song.
Yes! Yes!
No.
Congratulations, man.
Please.
So happy for you.
Cheers,
That's
Bobby.
why I have. That's why I have the romantic backdrop for you guys. This is
Beautiful.
Here.
This
Beautiful.
is nice. That's nice.
But that's
Murder time.
where the fun
Murder
ends.
time.
That's when
Yeah,
you
that's-
hear it. Something high pitched.
no.
Oh, yeah.
something
Well, that's good news for a long time.
Not relaxing. You know, it has the tension in the noise itself. And you look back.
I think that's
Fits.
a clock.
Looking around.
Is he making the
Clicking
noise?
his tongue.
I'm gonna smack him with my mage hand.
Okay. Ow! Ow! What? Why would you do that? I am terrified of this cave here. I have nervous tics. I'm so sorry. I'm not as brave as all of you.
Does he know who did it?
He doesn't. He's just kind of. I know it was one of you. Kind of looking at the two holding the poles, though. I'm like,
Yeah. Keep looking, bud.
Can you stop making that sound with your mouth?
Yeah.
what?
The sound.
Oh, the clacking noise.
I see the error of my ways. I shall end it immediately.
Thank you.
Anyway.
I just listen like
Yeah,
exactly.
I know. Puck's ears are just like,
Yeah,
that,
and
like,
you guys
calm
listen,
down?
and nothing. It seems like it was all Fitz just nerviously.
Oh,
Dang it.
Clacking.
literally
Yeah,
the last
bastard.
15 minutes. That's,
Yeah,
wow.
and you hear Seafloor.
Well, let's move on. Stupid boy. Stupid boy. Was about to leave you all.
I'm
taking the
in the
crab.
boat with you, old man.
On the boat with you.
Well,
yeah,
a few of
so
us are.
He sails you guys around. You see that beachhead that you guys had been on the back of, where that treasure chest was like down here. And you pull around to what looks like another beachhead, and also another stream down to the right. Very narrow, though. Doesn't look like your boat. It looks like your boat might fit, or it might not.
Yeah.
Well, I think we go the other way then, eh? Captain?
Yeah. Solves that.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys not wanting to take the risk, Captain Seafoam. Not sure. Kind of like
Seafloor.
sizing up at like Seafoam. Yeah, Seafoam. It's just like a light green color.
He's so
looking,
frothy.
Yeah, he looks up, kind of sizes up his boat, like, maybe I could make it through. And you guys are like, no, to the left. All right. You start heading up this way. Those crabs eyeing you very suspiciously. Oh, God, you guys are so
There's
suspicious in here.
so
Just
many of
them. Yeah, and they're just like, ooh, pointing out at you like,
Oh, God, we're dragging one with us.
Oh, no.
No, we're dragging two with us. Oh no,
I
only
hope
one, only
so,
one, only
for
one.
dinner.
It's just one.
We can
It's going
sell
back.
them for lots of money.
Yeah, you guys heading up. You head
Yeah,
up
that's a good point.
the stream. Again, that moss following the boat underneath, lighting up as you go, giving you a little bit of light, which is nice.
If I've got a second, I want to take that bola and tie it to the end of some of my rope, just as a thing, kind of like the middle of it. You know, it's like the weights hanging down. Just want to tie like a bit of rope to the middle of that. I realize this is an impractical and improvised thing, but I'm just that's how I'm keeping my
absolutely.
nervous hands steady.
Okay. You reach another beachhead that looks like some wrecked ship parts over here, or you see kind of around, there's another bend over here where there's, again, some broken ship parts lying around here. Either way, it looks like it could be something.
Captain?
Well, broken ship parts are the right thing that we're looking for. So, broken ship parts A or broken ship parts B? I think someone
One
else
and then
needs
the
to make the decision on this one.
What do you guys think? Go left and then right? It's kind of on the way.
Left
Yeah.
and then right.
Left and right.
Also,
Alright.
if we find like
Um,
one crab alone, I think we give it a chop and haul it on board.
You guys make it to about here,
Dinner!
about safe distance away from the crab. You see that there's a couple crabs on the shore right over here, just
Always
hanging
two.
out. And as they
Oh.
see you come up, these kind of like move to the shore, and they all just start pointing their talons at you guys.
So is it is
There's like
those
a little-
sort of like the wall? Are those walls that run all the way to the
These?
ceiling?
They're
No,
just
like
huge rocks, humongous,
okay.
humongous
Would we be able to get
boulders.
up on them at all?
With how moldy they are,
No.
it would be
Okay.
tough. You might be able to if you
But
found
they're
like
like
a flat space. It
how
would be
steep are they?
tough. They range from anywhere from a 20-degree
Last-ditch
angle
effort
to
kinda
almost a
shit.
90-degree angle. You might be able to climb it. It would just be tough.
Right. Okay.
So for sure, or if you use the pole to like stand on and try and like
That's
there
sort of
are
where my
ways to
head was at. Like
to shimmy around.
shimmy up a pole or something.
sure.
Someone who's
You
a little
could
more dexterous
try
than me. You know.
So
gonna
Dresden
take
kind
it.
of like anybody. Okay.
Pup, yes.
All right. So
the
Pup,
left-hand side, pup.
yeah, you'd have to like pole vault a little bit up onto this rock on this side over here, and then you have to try
Lemon
to shimmy.
squeezy.
Can we
Alright.
push the boat all the way over there?
Yeah. So he kind of slowly drifts over to the left onto this side. Give me an athletics check to try and climb up the pole, and then an acrobatics check to try and weave your way onto the stone.
Athletics first. 13.
And I'll hold
13.
my other pole up
So
there
it's-
as well to kind
yeah.
of like be like an
Yeah,
extra, almost
so-
like a boom.
so-
Like-
Normally it would be tough, but you kind of push Pup all the way up onto the to the rock.
Careful!
Yeah, and Pup, you make it onto the stone. That thick moss, and it's wet, and there's a lot of that
It's the red
mist
one?
in the air. What?
Oh.
It's the red moss.
No.
That's
So
on
there's
there?
like a black moss that's on all the stones. The red
Black
bioluminescent is this under the water stuff. It's
Okay.
all under the water.
Okay.
Give me what's your acrobatics?
Acrobatics. 8.
In my head.
8. Pup starts to gets on, starts to take one step, and then starts to fall back. Dresden, give me an athletics.
Oh, goodbye. That's a 3 for a 6.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Pup,
athletics. 8.
And
Can
8.
I
You
help
start
as well?
sliding. How are you gonna help?
Do I still have my pole, or did you guys take it? Do you have it?
I think
Pup
Pup
climbed
used it.
one. Yeah, and I'm
climbed
holding
one
it.
and had to push with the other.
I assume that you
Alright.
and I keep sharing the same one.
Pup, give me a dexterity. Give me a dex save.
Dex save. Let me use my this dice. No more Bobby dice. I lost
the
Bobby
Bobby
dice. I spit it out and it went on the floor somewhere, and now I don't know. I have to find it. I washed them.
And
Settle
wash
down.
it. Okay.
I do. I'm not put stuff on my. Anyway, what am I doing? Dex what? Don't
Dex
make that
saving
face.
throw.
15.
15. So you're able to grab Dresden's pole.
Shut up! Stop laughing.
Dresden isn't able to keep you up, but you kind of grab the pole and slide down a little bit, and now you're like halfway down the pole. But Dresden's kind of anchored up.
Whee!
All right,
No,
Dresden,
no
give me,
Wait, can I
give me
try to
a,
scurry back up and try it again?
give me a
I'm feeling-
strength check, Dresden, as you try and push Pup back up, and anyone can help with this if they want.
Straight strength check.
Yeah,
21.
21. Anybody
Like,
else?
do you want?
I mean, I will help if I'm there.
Okay, so Cornelia runs up and grabs the back, and you both and you push Pup back up. All right, Pup, give me another acrobatics check as you try and
push me.
stabilize this time.
22.
22. All right, so this time
22.
Pup a little bit more secure lands on this rock.
I was just
And
joking.
you're able to get on, and you kind of scurry your way over, and you peer over the edge, and you see there's some more crabs down there, but you see this bigger area, and you see there's maybe a little cave entrance over here. You can't tell what's in the cave because it goes dark,
Caveception.
but there's a little cave entrance over there. And these crabs just seem to be walking around willy-nilly.
Hey, guys, there's a cave.
Is it a big cave?
Yeah, you had to come find out for yourself.
Okay, no, that's not a game we're playing right now. How big is that cave?
Yeah, well,
I will rip this pole back.
I'm already standing, and I moon him. Just
God, it's dark in here.
latte.
It's a lot of tail.
Is it safe over there?
I mean, there's crabs and stuff, but if we're all together, I can make us really sneaky.
If I tossed a rope up, is the way the rock is could we toss a rope up and over it, and would it kind
Yeah.
of stay?
Yeah. That would be
I could
possible.
hold on to it.
No, I just mean if we go down the far side,
Oh.
would it then slip down towards the crabs, or would it kind of
No, you
stay
could,
on
you
top?
could, you could leverage it
Okay.
that way.
So I'll throw the rope up to Pup, and then I'm gonna secure the other end to the boat, and I'm gonna go look at Fitz and go, this rope doesn't get untied, right?
Yes. No. Why would I untie the rope?
You wouldn't. He would. And I look over at Seafoam.
And Fitz. I will make sure
Alright.
the boat's here when you return.
Very good.
What about you, Trust? What are you doing?
Trust is like, no, you guys got it.
I didn't want to do this in the first place.
Yeah. So the rope. Pup's got the rope. Anyone wants to climb up the rope, they can.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. So yeah, Rezik, you make it up onto the, and you guys are just covered in this sleek goopy. It's like cereal that's sat in milk for 24 hours.
Oh, gross! Like
That
Rice Krispies.
consistency. Yeah. So you make it up.
Rice
Who
Krispies
else is going up?
in milk for like 3 minutes.
But not oh god, wait, what's that? What's the cement cereal?
Grape nuts, baby.
Not grape
Grape
nuts.
nuts.
Those stay crunchy, baby.
Who else is going? Who else is going up?
I think we all are.
I think we all are. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we
you guys
all
all
are.
climb this rope. With the rope, it's much easier to climb up. You make it up to about there. Trust holds down the other boat, and you look inside, and you see something moving, but it's in darkness. It's impossible to tell, but it's something alive, and just for a flash, you see something move out, covered in pearls and gold and shiny baubles.
Shiny.
And you see
Right?
this crab walk out covered with just gems, gold, baubles, black pearls, and it's big. It's much
How
bigger,
big?
but it looks to be one of the same. It looks to be just like the other crabs, but it's bigger. And it's got
Chonky.
not just 2, but 4 scythe-like
Oh.
talons, and then those 2 big claws as it comes out.
Is it making any noise?
No, it's just popping out and then pops back in.
Battle. We don't have our healer.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
there we go.
right, huddle up.
And
Don't fall.
for size,
Hey guys,
it's about this sized.
should I pass
Oh, you
without a
can't see. You
trace?
can't
I
see.
have a feeling
Hold on.
that
It's
we
about
should
that
probably-
big comparatively, as it waddles
Yeah.
into this
What?
cave.
Oh,
He-
Oh.
And
Nice.
again, that thick shell.
how many eyes?
Just 2,
Hello.
2 little eyes.
Oh.
And they're
But-
fairly
But it has
too
the
little.
claws, like.
And it's like they're up here though, and there's like maybe a blind spot even.
Maybe, yeah, definitely with their shells.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace
Okay.
on
yeah,
all of
and
us.
Poof, you all feel stealthy.
The
Okay.
shadows just like.
Yeah, you almost feel a hug from the shadows.
That's,
Oh.
do we feel plus 10 stealthier?
Hello,
Is that what-
darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, we sure do. We sure
Plus-
feel plus 10 stealthier.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we need a plan. That thing looks absolutely impenetrable in terms of, well, yeah, I'm not gonna
Could be
deny
up
that.
right now.
All right. What do we got? What do we got for distance attacks? We're kind of safe up here.
Sure.
I'm thinking maybe if we can
What if we use the rod?
surround it from above.
Try to stick it in the web
I'm sorry.
with our little meat guy.
Oh. Well, didn't he go?
That was a while ago. Maybe he's ready
How
again.
long- wasn't that like only a few hours ago?
That was a couple hours ago at this point.
I
Well,
mean,
it was yesterday on the beach. You guys had slept too.
No, it was
oh,
yesterday.
I thought that was this morning.
That was this
Okay.
morning.
Oh, it was this morning.
Yeah.
It was this morning.
Then, yeah, it was this
No,
morning. It was a couple hours ago. Duh.
No, me.
Who's keeping track?
No, me would have been so
Couple
nice.
hours.
It would have
Yeah.
been so good.
So,
I mean, we
You
don't
guys-
know. We can ask him.
You're thinking I didn't.
yeah, if you pull out the rod, it's still. You start to see though, there's silk starting to re-spindle itself up this
Pretty
up this
cool.
rod, and the silk seems to be spinning in that same pattern and then solidifying into like a hard wood. It almost seems like it's re-spinning its cocoon.
It's roughly
It's about
50%.
It's about it's approximately 10% back.
20%. Oh, okay. Oh. That would have been amazing.
Oh,
All right. Well, what else do we got? I can obviously throw this big stupid axe. What'd you say?
Got some arrows. That's about it.
Okay, we got arrows. We've got some rope.
I got these, and I pull out kunai.
What are the kunai?
They're little throwing knives.
Ah, yes, of course.
We've got some
All right.
rope snares, but they're for smaller creatures. I think we could try them.
Yeah.
No, I have a whole bag of different things we can do.
You have a spell where you can drop a giant rock.
Don't tell us any of them, Rez.
Well, most of them. I mean, I can do Witch Bolts, which is that kind of lightning strike. I can do Phantasmal Force, which is more of an illusion inside their head. I mean, I've got a lot of different things. A Magic Missile.
Do you have any ideas?
You were
attached to
teaching me sleep. Maybe I can try that. Magic spell.
Puts it to sleep?
Yeah.
For how long? And how deep?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Great. Sweet.
There are a ton of there are a bunch of
Wonderful.
there are a bunch of smaller ones. Should we try to distract the smaller ones? Like should I use should I use that like kind of wall of fire to distract the smaller ones while you guys all attack the bigger one?
I'm not super worried about the smaller ones, in all honesty. The way we saw that one chomp its friend when it went down, I think that big guy might eat the little guys. And if he's pissed, they might run away. I don't know. Is there anything above? There's some sweet ass, huge, sharp looking stalactites above this thing at all?
No, it's almost.
No, this is different. I know. It's just a joke.
No, you look up and the cave ceiling is pretty smooth.
It's just smooth.
And it's pretty high where you guys are. It's pretty large.
That's good. That's more
hanging
speed.
Protrusions, no loose looking rocks at all.
How high would you say it is above us?
Maybe 40 feet above you.
Okay.
Big. This place is huge. It looks like these water waves have been just carved out more and more over thousands and thousands of years.
Maybe we should try doing a distraction.
Yeah.
Where the water is. Use the rock as our path, and then just jump in the boat. Sail away.
What if I try to ride it?
Oh.
No, but this one, no.
We've got a couple addies left. Maybe we can just use them as a distraction, take advantage of the pass without a trace, and
that's on the way in.
I mean, Pup, if you're gonna ride one, you need to come at it from behind anyway, right? You don't want to come at it from
Is that not the thing that we're trying to take his heart? Is that not the...
That's, I think, the thing. We're not trying to get past this thing. I think it's
not
fucking huge.
It's not a larger
I don't
thing
know.
of the same small thing.
I haven't heard any clacking yet.
Well, that's good, because we heard when you hear the clack, it's already too late.
Yet.
You ain't coming back.
Well, then.
I mean, it's fucking. Am I wrong?
We gotta take it out.
Thought so.
I
It really
think
seems
so.
like it.
Either
I
way,
agree with you, but,
it's covered in gems.
Come on, Cornelia. You know you want it.
Definitely want it.
Okay, wait.
You want to
Okay,
wear his shell.
Whatever.
Him.
Shell to make birthday.
Earlier, when one of the small ones was hurt, its friend attacked it and started tearing it apart, or when it was dead.
Yeah.
Kill a couple of smaller ones.
So maybe we just need to, or maybe we kill the big one, or hurt the big one, and maybe the smaller ones will. I don't know.
Swarm
That
it.
might be a long shot. It
So-
looks like that thing literally eats those ones for lunch.
That'd be cannibalistic, wouldn't it?
There are
There.
cannibals.
Yeah, they're known to do that.
We literally just watched
We
it
literally saw that
Like-
happen.
30
Maybe-
seconds ago.
Yeah.
Maybe we can stealth kill a
Pup
small
looks at their
one,
watch.
large ones distracted, and then we all just attack.
Sunday.
No, here's the thing: is I'm not sure we want anywhere near that thing. I think we need to utilize maybe the rocks around it. We've got to just wear it down. I think if that thing gets a hold of any of us, we're fucking dead.
Does it
Like,
look like
I'm
we're
not
high
even
enough
kidding.
on the rocks, by the way? Can it climb up the rocks? Is it?
That's a very
how-
good question.
Yeah. How sheer is this cliff?
Yeah, you don't. The cliff itself is like, it looks tough, but I mean the pincers are long, and they've got thick arms. You just don't know. Like in your wildest dreams, you're like, there is the scenario where I see the thing just climbing up on the rock and snipping us.
All right. I'd like to pull the poles up to us at least. Give us those poles. Poles are, I don't know, better than nothing. Does it look like we could walk around to maybe the far side on top of these rocks?
Yeah, you could kind of walk around here.
Yeah, so, I mean, do we want to, if we surround it at the very least, it can't come at all of us at once, right?
Oh, so it kills us one by one. It's perfect.
Well, I mean, that's honestly preferable. At least the people on this side can be like, we'll tell your story, and slide down the rope. I don't know who wants to come with, but I'm going to start working my way around to the far side.
I'll go.
Okay.
Okay,
So the
and
two
I'm
of
gonna
you
take the pole,
take
just
the
in
poles
case we
with
need
you,
to,
and
like...
you guys come over to about right here, and that's when you see that there's a gap.
Of course there's a gap.
Thick gap right here.
Oh, no!
And you see on this side, this is where that treasure that
Great.
Cornelia had found is on this
All right.
side, and you couldn't see it
Okay.
from this side, but 10 feet up, there's a gap, and then there's here. But you could usually pole vault from one side to the other.
Good
Pole
thing we
vault,
have
or
2
how-
poles.
How strong are these poles?
They seem sturdy. One
Are
of
they
them
sturdy
got
enough
clipped
that
a little bit.
if we put it between... Well, I wrote down I have a 14.5 now, so...
Yeah. You're missing 6 inches off of one.
If we were to hold it between the 2 peaks, could we kind of like go like that across? Are they that strong or more of,
The
you know what I
problem
mean?
would be like
There's a
trying to
big
anchor
difference.
it on these rocks. The rocks are so slippery
Yeah.
that you might slide
Yeah.
off. But you can try it.
You can try.
Yeah, there's no telling like if it would happen, but you do think like the rocks are slippery. Without an anchor, it would be dicey.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
give me an athletics.
I'll do the old, just in.
Mm-hmm.
The push
Athletics?
will help. Athletics. So Pup, yeah, you get ready to pole vault.
I don't know which dice he is. I'm panicking. Athletics. 15.
15.
Yeah.
You make it, and then Dresden gives you a little push, and then you're out of, and poof, you land on the other side. Dresden, you'd be about right here, yeah. And you make it.
Get it.
All right, hey, same for me, right?
Yeah,
Same for me.
yeah, I got you.
Hmm?
And
I kind of have my.
You're gonna try and pull me.
Yeah,
though,
you know,
right?
I have like my hand out ready.
Not push me.
All right, Dresden, give me an
With the pole.
athletics. Athletics
With the
check.
pole. With the pole. Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Same.
Ooh,
You make it onto the other
tricky.
side. Pup grabs your hand and you guys all kind of see them disappear off into a mist on the other side.
I hope you're okay.
What are you guys doing?
The
What are you guys
mist.
doing on this side? Over here.
Good question.
I mean, we were left with a pretty solid plan, so I don't know what the question mark is.
Yeah, I mean, are we following him or staying here?
Yeah,
That's
well,
the
we're all
question.
No,
splitting up.
I'm being a dick. We had no plan at all. They just left us.
Rezik!
That's not what I expected from you.
I'm trying.
He's
new
known
things,
me
what can
for
I
a
say?
long time.
Well,
Rezik's getting salty.
we can. This rope was thrown over, so we could rappel down. Someone
Well,
could.
someone would have to hold it. Because Pup, you remember at the top, was holding the rope as you guys climbed up.
Well, no, but it's tied to the ship.
Yeah, it's tied to the ship at the bottom.
Tied to
And
the
at
ship.
the
Over
top-
the top, you can rappel down.
You can rappel down on the crab side. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
the boat side. I'm sorry.
Correct.
I mistook.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. No one would think someone would be dumb enough to do that. I agree, James. But yes, they could if they wanted to.
Kelwes, I think we're not supposed to rappel down. I think we're supposed to stay up here.
About the
possibly, and
valuing
attack.
our lives thing.
That's-
Well,
so we're
I
gonna.
don't know if we could take them. I just don't know if we could take them.
no, I wasn't thinking about attacking them head on or anything. I was thinking about setting some of the rope traps that I had maybe down at the base
Oh, that's a good idea.
cliff, so that if
Thinking
they
of
did try to climb up the cliff, they would at least get stopped by the traps, perhaps.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna rappel down
Okay.
and set those traps. And if I make it halfway down and they start, they catch wind, pull me back up.
Got it.
We're all
Definitely.
good. Okay.
Roll a stealth check to try and slide down this rope.
Yeah, I'll
rock face.
hold the rope while he's doing this.
You get
Yeah.
plus 10.
Yeah, it's a lot. Plus my other stuff too.
25?
Yeah, 25 plus 5, 30.
30. Yeah, you managed to just
I don't know.
slip down, and it doesn't look like... And these crabs are moving around. This guy pulls back into his cave. These guys are moving about willy-nilly. They don't seem to notice you as you land on that side. And you're going to set traps, you said? Some rope
I have
traps?
2 rope traps.
Okay, you set 2 rope traps at the base. What are you guys doing while they're doing that?
Us?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still just coming around.
Same.
Still just coming around.
Okay, and you guys are
Just
sneaking?
following stealthily.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys sneak around. Give me an acrobatics check as you guys move through this area. It's really, really slippery.
The
17.
distinction between athletics and acrobatics.
See, I like that distinction. You don't. Oh, no.
Yeah.
3 and a 17, which is an average of 10. So using Pup to stabilize yourself, Pup manages to keep you guys on your feet.
Oh, wait.
You guys coming around?
Wait.
Where you guys headed?
Oh my! I forgot we changed.
And you do see
I
that
think
there's a
we're
set
trying
of
to make it.
wreckage on this side. Lots of tall sticks and pieces of wood over here.
I
kind of
mean,
crashed
if
up
we
against
can
the side.
if we can reach that, I'd like to see if there's any bits we can use to kind of like set, and over any of the gaps or anything like that,
Mhm.
or turn
Yeah,
into a massive
you could-
giant spear, or anything along those lines.
The wood over here it's
Or to
big,
save to sell
and
later.
It's big. You could probably make a little makeshift bridge if you wanted to using this stuff. It would take quite a while, and it wouldn't be silent at all. Moving this stuff, it's heavy to the point where like it's just not feasible to try and do it quietly.
Heavy, you say?
Forever.
If only that sailor's wife was here. She'd be able to take care of it no problem.
Would it be heavy? Could I take like a big old beam and haul it up to myself at all?
Yeah, you can try. Let's see.
Okay.
So you kind of go up
Can
to
I
this.
help
And there's like
in
one
any way?
beam. Yeah, you can grab. You grab his waist, and the two of you are about to like grab this beam because he has to lean over a little bit to grab it, and then you both pull. Both give me a strength check
King of the world.
or athletics. Both give me an athletics.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Yeah.
16.
17.
Okay, you managed to pull, and this is like a
We're in sync.
This is like a
Never let you go.
beefy. This is a beefy like 4x4 plank, and it's maybe 30 feet long, and it's huge, and it's got like a square, and you just all this stuff, and it's just and other wreckage is falling over that was propping it up.
Fine.
But you managed to lug this giant pole.
Good. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think we're gonna try and fucking smash this thing with it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll
And then
follow.
if we can just make it over to sort of where we saw that cave.
Yeah.
Okay,
And just
yeah.
whoopsie.
So you guys move around.
We got so tall.
About to here-ish, and you notice there's actually a little bit of a drop, maybe a 10-foot slide down to this next rock that's not as tall as the others, but it kind of
Is it
overlooks
under
this.
that?
It's underneath.
that,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's underneath this rock.
Okay.
So do we throw an addy and then see if it follows it and then get out?
That's a good question. Can we see across to our friends at all? Now that we've kind of come.
You
around
can
the
barely
bend.
make them out. In fact, you see Kelwise down on
Oh God.
setting little rope traps.
We don't do anything
and
yet.
then Kelwise, are you gonna climb back up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys stabilize it, and Telwise, you manage to just climb back up the rope, setting those 2 rope traps there.
Oh God. Okay. I wave to those guys.
Okay, yeah, and you guys see each other. Still doesn't look like you've been noticed.
Here come the Dresden signals that I don't. God.
Torches him for years, man. Come on.
And then
Yeah.
smash the crab. Addies?
With what?
No,
I hold
I'm
an Addy up.
No,
Yeah, the-
well,
I
yeah,
have like your
yes.
waist and an Addy. I'm just like, or I guess you're on this side.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like signaling that the wood is going to be like a big smashing object. If we can draw it out, maybe, and see if we can pin it or at least damage it. It'd probably be too noisy to try and like sharpen the front end of it.
So draw
It's
it toward-
It was just like my kunai, just like trying to
Just
kill a
1 second,
tiny
guys.
freaking dagger.
Yeah, no, yeah. So we just sort of signal like, look, we're gonna maybe try and draw it out, drop something on it, and then do whatever, but see, like, reassess from there. Because if it does nothing, then it's like, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't even give a shit about these things. Maybe we knock some jewels off it, and someone with a hand can just sort of safely pick it up. We're doomed. This is a terrible plan.
Are there loose rocks lying
I don't know what
around?
you're on about. This is amazing.
No, most of the rocks are
Biggest
solid,
brain.
smooth. It looks like any kind of small rock or debris would be down on the ground already.
I wish there was a way to. I wish there was a way to like really talk to them and have a full plan. But I guess this is up what we have. This is what we got. Oh, yep.
Yeah, so we draw it out and then we try to smash it. That's what I got from that. So
Holding onto your waist. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you got that. Okay, good. Yes, that's the plan. Yes, I got that too.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's the one.
It's a fantastic plan.
We should have talked about an exit strategy, but that's okay.
Cornelia?
It's amazing. It's amazing how different D&D is when you don't have like message. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing.
Or Rocky Talkies anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Rocky Talk.
What were you saying, Cornelia?
I actually do have message.
I haven't used anything yet, so I don't know.
I mean, we've fully got the plan, but I mean, if you wanted to talk to them, I wouldn't mind.
That's amazing.
All right. So what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing now?
I'm just saying to Pup, this would be so much easier. So we're just walking down, sort of
Okay.
descending.
Are you guys gonna
to a
slide
point where
down?
we can-
Are you gonna slide down this 10-foot drop?
Yeah,
maybe
I
here-ish?
think because
Okay.
what option do we have?
I don't think we
Okay.
can launch from where
So
we are.
guys,
right?
give me a stealth check and then an athletics check as you try and slide down with this super heavy 25-foot pole.
Can we put the pole first, and then use that to come down?
Absolutely. Yeah. So give me.
Okay.
You have a stealth check and then advantage on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yeah. Don't forget +10 on stealth. Thank goodness. We have +10.
I
It doesn't
know,
matter.
but it's a natural 1, so it's a natural 1 plus 10.
Plus.
Mine was an 18.
So 12 total.
You guys slide down. You make it to about here, and that's when you start to feel something rumbling. Something
Stupid
big
armor.
start to be moving. You hear like the of something walking out.
Oh god. I
as
just look at Pup, just
clink, 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 clink. This thing comes out and starts looking around, and these little ones start to run. They start to move. They're like, nope, not sticking around. And everybody roll initiative.
I go, well, I think 2 of my suppositions were correct at least, and also sorry.
I'm gonna go last.
This is gonna go great. No, yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. This thing comes out.
Oh God.
It starts looking around, and then Kelwise,
Fucking dice
Cornelia,
around here.
Rezik, it seems to just see you. 4 big talons
It sees
and
us.
claws cover its hands. It looks straight at you guys.
Oh no.
The one's being
I'm just-
quiet. It sees us.
Everybody roll initiative. Where's my
Okay.
initiative tracker?
I got an 8.
I have a
Alright.
dirty 20.
Ooh.
20?
I also got an 8.
I got a
We're
Look
synced
at us,
up.
dude.
We're
We're
synced up.
just
You guys are
we're
synced.
there, dog.
What did everyone else get?
5.
We'll die together.
Oh, no.
I guess, dude, we're
Got a
screwed.
This is terrible.
What'd you get?
This is your plan.
14.
14. Okay, perfect.
Oh god.
Oh.
Why am I
You know what we
sweaty
should've
right
done?
now?
We should
my
have
God.
ice climbered ourselves, you know.
Ooh.
We didn't do that though.
Ugh.
You guys are standing on these
I'm gonna
cliffs,
panic eat this donut.
and this crab, these 2 giant mandibles kind of pull back.
Oh,
You almost hear this hissing sound when darts start shooting out of its mouth straight at you 3.
Oh, no.
All 3 of you guys roll a dexterity saving throw as this hail of needles comes flying in your direction.
At least we're on this side, eh?
23,
20.
Yeah, screw
Dirty
those
20.
guys.
dirty 20,
14.
the 14. Um,
Well, as long as we stay quiet. Oh.
Rezik, you take 10 points of piercing damage as you just.
Half
Everyone
my
else,
health. Tight.
you take half that amount of damage as you try and hide, and still needles cutting your face, scraping you, and this thing just as it starts moving towards you. It stops about there.
God.
Who do we got now? Who do we got? Cornelia.
Maybe me? I'm gonna try to sleep him.
Okay.
Put him to sleep.
So roll
come
your
on now.
sleep dice.
Sorry.
I have finished my panic donut. I have nothing
There
else.
we go.
I'm scared.
10.
10 total.
Oh, yeah, I have to. Oh, that's
You
what
roll,
you meant?
you roll 5d8.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I haven't done this yet. Sorry, guys. I was not there.
Five.
Just roll. Just roll.
You roll
high.
5d8, and if the number of what she rolls is higher than its max HP or that its current HP, then it falls asleep.
Just a couple more 8s if you want more.
All right, 5 of them. So that's 16. 19, 23.
23. You see this crab over here just kind of clunk and fall asleep, but the big guy
No.
nothing, just hissing with that light kind of airy sound. It's almost inaudible, which makes it so much worse, like it's a silent scream just raging at you. Rezik, what are you doing?
Okie dokie. I am going to cast Phantasmal Force on it.
Okay.
So I am going to let's see here. I'll say some nim, and I'll try to put the image of like, or the basically situation of like the entire place is like starting to like quake, and there are like rocks that are falling down onto the crab, and like it's behind it. It's like
Okay.
the cave is like collapsed, and they can't get back inside of the cave anymore.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So on its turn, it makes an intelligence check. Okay. Cool. So yeah, you start to see the crab shift around like it's in some sort of earthquake of sorts, unsure of its footing.
Good thing it has
Pup,
so many legs.
Pup, you and Dresden are up.
Yeah.
It's
Are
time.
we?
It's time.
Both of you guys give me an athletics check as you trying to just take this pull. And,
Oh, we're just trying to eat it.
Should I use the Bobby dice?
I mean,
I wish I
certainly.
knew where mine was.
Bobby, should I use your Bobby dice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
You
do
know
it.
what? I'll use my Eric dice. We can yell at him later.
Okay,
There you go.
fantastic. Athletics check?
Athletics to try and smash this thing on the head.
Come on, Bobby.
Athletics.
Come on, Bobby dice. God damn it, Bobby.
It can't be worse than the Eric dice.
All right, 14.
What'd you get?
A nat 1 plus 3.
Oh, okay. So, Dresden, you're like, all right, here we go. 1, 2, and you guys start moving, and then Pup drops their end, and no! Both you guys give me an acrobatics save to see if you fall off or go sliding down the edge of this cliff.
Oh no.
It could be a save mission instead. You're supposed to
Acrobatics?
just observe, right?
Eric's dice. I am.
16.
16. You managed to hold your footing. 8. Pup. Shoo, slides down quicker, so slick. It's so fast and just poof, right off the edge, and poof, you fall the
And
10
I'm about to
feet
break.
onto the ground, and you take 1 fall damage as you kind of fall onto the ground.
Okay. Only one. All right. We're okay.
Kelwise.
We're okay.
Okay.
Ow!
I also am going to try something that I have not done. I want to try using speak with animals, and I want to speak with one of the smaller crabs and try to persuade it to attack the clacker.
Okay. What crab are you talking to?
Not one of the one that's sleeping.
Not the sleeping one. Okay, good. That's kind of what I was asking.
That makes
All right.
sense.
You reach out and you talk. What's the range on that?
Is that the face you made?
Yes, it is now.
That's awesome.
What is the range on that? Oh, self.
see Kelwise.
Oh, it's self.
Touch it.
You gain the ability to
Like,
communicate with
that's-
beasts for the
that's
duration.
also like-
Okay, yeah. So you touch yourself, and you hear this deep voice saying, "Dad, Dad," and you hear a slightly smaller voice being like, "Run, run, run." What are you gonna reach out and try and communicate?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
man.
what do you say?
Don't run. Kill the
Okay.
big one.
And you see the big one, "Dad, Dad," and the little ones, they seem panicked. You hear 3 voices yelling, "Run, run, run, run!" Just
You can
panic.
do it. You can take him together.
All right, give me a persuasion check with disadvantage. You're trying to tell these crabs that don't necessarily. You're not even
Believe
sure
you.
that they can think in a. You've kind of communicated with the animals, and you know that a lot of these things are very simple. So like, ganging up pack tactics is like a very advanced idea.
Great.
9.
A 9.
You're asking
yeah.
them, you're
You
asking
hear,
them to unionize.
run, which is only outspoken by death.
Guys, I think he wants to kill us. This is bad.
Probably, yeah.
Getting really bad vibes.
All right,
What was your first guess?
Rezik, that the shaking continues, and we'll see if this thing can shake your spell. Ooh, what's your DC?
It's 14.
A 14.
Intelligence, using intelligence.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
God, the suspense.
Is it
Okay.
its turn or my turn right now?
Its turn.
Okay. Ooh.
So
Everything
thing-
down here.
the thing starts to shake around, but it's got those big claws around it. It still seems to be affected by your shaking, but it hears something drop right behind it, and it still takes that psychic damage. Yeah, so it still takes the 1d6 psychic damage as it's falling, and it sees like rocks falling on its head, but it turns, it sees Pup lying on the ground, and very similar to what the other crabs did to the addies, but it
Oh
does
my
seem
God.
off balance. So we'll see.
Oh my God.
Nice knowing you guys. No. Take my music box with you.
This is for Pup?
Well, I was
Yeah.
hoping that maybe because of everything's like earthquaking,
So-
it would run away or like get afraid of
You
that
fall, slip on the ground. It like turns around, looks at you, and 4 of these claws. The first 3 completely just land. So luckily, not by any use of just by pure luck. 3 of those, as it's like wobbling off balance, hit the stone when the last one smashes into your leg.
Owie.
Cool new scar.
Doing like 1 damage, right? Like 1 damage.
It's like a serious one, but still just one.
Stop.
Yeah, like a hardy one.
Like a critical one. Right?
Oh no.
14 damage as it
Tight.
into your leg.
1 attack, 14 damage. Tight.
And Pup, you feel it, and everyone else hears snap as the bone in your thigh cracks.
What's
Oh
Your
no.
femur just as it pulls out. Your movement is now halved. Your movement is now halved.
Love that.
Oh
Cool.
no.
Cornelia,
Cool.
your
No,
turn.
it's cool. It's cool, guys. No, it's cool.
Oh
Yeah,
my
here.
gosh.
I'm the one who wanted.
Oh
This is
wait.
what I get what I want.
You hear.
It gets
um,
worse.
Does
That's what we
Fitz get an
hear.
attack?
No. You hear. Run. And these things kind of make their way around as far away as they can. Now, Cornelia, it's your turn.
And the crab's facing the other way now? At Pup?
Yes, the crab is facing the other way, but now that face was the only part that wasn't shielded, and it had those 2 big shielded claws. Now you just see this hard shell
Yeah.
facing you, full of gold and gems and glittery baubles.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what?
Chicken butt.
I wonder if I can. So there's nothing. So I can't see any fleshy parts at all.
Mm-mm.
And are there any? Are the stones like on fleshy parts or on the shell? Where like I wonder. Can I like?
It does seem
see
like
if
most
it
of the
would
stuff is
feel-
stuck to its shell. There's
Okay.
just-
I was thinking maybe I can distract him by taking some of the gems off. And
maybe.
I think I'm gonna try that, but like can I see any on his face maybe? Like start pulling gems off.
You're gonna jump onto it?
No, with my mage hand. I'm sorry.
Okay. Your mage hand is what, 30 feet?
Yeah. So I can move up a
So
little bit
from where you're at, yeah, you'd have to move a little bit.
because
So,
I just
like
kind
here.
of want it to turn away from Pup.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. So your mage hand reaches out. Give me an Arcana check to try and grab something and pull it off. You might not be able to pull it free depending on how stuck it is, but it depends.
And I want to find a spot where maybe it's if I can see something on its face, somewhere where it would definitely feel one that's really stuck on there, or
Yeah. So from where you're
flesh part
standing,
of it.
you. Oh yeah, you can get to its face. Yeah. So you're gonna grab something and like dangle it in front of its face?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
taking your gems.
They're taking her gems.
Taking our gems. 14.
14. Let's see. Yeah, you managed to just like there's this silver tankard stuck to a front part of it, and bink, you pull it off pretty easily. Yeah, very similar. And you kind of just start dangling it in front of its face, and it immediately like, and one of those claws tries to smash this tankard, and it misses. You continue to dangle this thing in front of its face, and it seems thoroughly distracted.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right. Rezik.
I'm deciding between either keeping its illusion up. I don't know if it's helping as much as I wanted it to, or just like trying to do something crazier.
Well, it definitely threw off its attacks.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
But
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw a firebolt at it.
okay.
So 1 sec. Let's see here. So
Roll an attack.
So Incento, and I'm gonna lob a firebolt at it.
Okay, cool.
Oops, that went on the ground. Oh, that's great. Okay, so that's a 25.
25. Okay. Roll damage. So you
Tight,
throw
tight,
this
tight.
fireball, and it happens
6.
to go up and 6 fire damage, and it hits the arm.
Oh, sorry, it's a 1d10.
It hits the arm of this crab, and it seems like this crab is very wet, and the fire itself hits him, and you don't see a lot of damage. What did you roll for damage? The D10?
Oh, it ended up being a 6. Yeah.
Oh, 6. Okay. So yeah, so you hit it with 6 damage on this firebolt, unsure about its
Darn it. Okay.
the
Good to
potency
know.
of this. Just because
Good to
you
know.
hit it with the fire and you see a lot of like steam come off, and then like almost this mucus, this wet crab kind of slide onto itself.
Okay.
Rezik. Oh, Pup. It's your turn. You feel.
Great.
It's almost like you don't feel it, but you see it. You don't even feel it yet. There's no pain. It's just like, oh, I have an extra knee in the middle of my femur.
Oh,
just
I'm like the
bends.
booger now.
What do you want to do? And Dresden, you're at the same time, so you can attempt whatever you want to attempt.
Yeah, I want to rush down to the edge if I can and just put one of those poles.
Okay.
My pole, if I've still got it, just down, if it'll reach.
Yeah,
as sort of
absolutely.
like
It was like a
bit of
10
an
foot. It was a
escape thing.
10-foot drop.
Oh,
So,
okay,
Pup, So Dresden runs, throws the pole. What are you doing, Pup?
Oh wait.
You gonna grab it?
Just pushing it down there, and like you could just grab it, and I'm holding. I can hold. Is
Can
sort of what
I-
I'm shouting to you.
Is there any way that I could grab it and then also bonk it on the head on the way up, or is that too much?
Why?
Considering how far away it is, it's actually
Considering
like,
my leg is in pieces, probably not.
if you you can try and bonus action attack. I mean,
Yeah.
you have an extra
can I
bonus
do that?
action attack. Yeah, absolutely.
Great. I'm gonna do
You'd have to
that.
like you'd have to kind of like scoot towards it and try and punch it, and then grab this thing, and hopefully he pulls
Yeah.
you up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Roll an attack.
Okay. Is the whatchamacallit, the quarterstaff considered a monk weapon or no?
Yes.
Okay, so then I can use a monk weapon as part of my unarmed strike for the bonus. And then I rolled a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, you scoot up to this thing, and there's the little gap between its claws where its face is, and you manage to just shove a stick into that small spot and stab it in its face-ish area. So roll damage.
And that's 8 damage.
8 damage. All right.
Um,
Yeah, and it reels back as it's still trying to catch its balance. You grab that pole. Athletics check, Dresden.
Great. Okay.
I like the sound. Is that
dirty,
okay?
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
20.
You pull Pup.
Go see you
Your
later,
full movement.
sucker.
But Pup, you're on the edge. That claws are still looming over this 10-foot
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
You slide up to there, and these things are ready to just on top of you. But it's kind of doesn't have a good angle on you now from where it's sitting.
It was a
eyes
From where I was on the
trying to
ground?
see you. Yeah,
It's
it's a drastic improvement from where you were, though.
Drastic. Yeah.
All right, Pup, Dresden, that's your turn. Kelwise, what are you doing?
Thanks, buddy.
First, I'm gonna say to Rezik, it looked like your fireball didn't have much of an effect. Maybe try lightning if you had it.
Right. Good idea.
And I think I'm gonna yell at the creature and see if I can get it turned around so it's not facing toward Pup. So,
Okay, what are you going to yell?
hey, you big idiot!
Tell him.
Okay.
I don't know. First thing came to my mind.
Surprisingly, the thing almost jumps and does a 180, just like
Oh.
incredibly quick for its size, looks straight at you.
Cool, it's got great hearing.
Tell-wise.
And now that it's facing me, its face, which is unarmored, is facing me, correct?
Correct.
So let's fire an arrow.
All right.
Nice.
Let's do it. Yeah!
His first one ever.
Yeah. That's a 20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that hits.
And we gotta roll some damage.
So it looks at you. You pull back an arrow. We're already ready. You're like, big idiot. And you fire straight in its face.
And that's a 4 on the damage.
4. That's D6 plus your dexterity.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Did I not add that? I did not. That's a 7 on the damage then.
7. Okay. Yeah. The thing screams that silent, angry roar as the arrow pierces its little face hole. And that's when its legs stabilize out. It seems your phantasmal force seems to end. The thing looks straight at you, Kelwise. Starts climbing. Steps in one of those rope traps. Let's see. Tears the rope trap. Just rips it out of the ground. The rope trap works as intended. It just wasn't intended for creatures as big as you. Cornelia, it almost tramples you on its way. Roll a dexterity saving throw as these almost pincer-like legs around you as it climbs this rock with ease.
Dirty
What'd you get?
20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you managed to like roll out of the way, almost slide on this slick rock as it comes at you. Now, it can't quite reach you all the way with its claws, but 2 of those pincers, Kelwise, come out and reach and try and stab at you.
No, I don't like that face. Cool. Broken femurs all around. It's great.
Well, we're going to roll on a certain table to find out.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
Well, you're not getting out because you don't have a captain.
Oh, no.
It's good thing we brought.
Maybe you can
C4.
play Seafoam.
Well, that's too much rolling.
Keeps rolling.
It's with disadvantage.
Lots of disadvantages.
Oh, my God.
2 of them lash out at you. One of them swings over your head, and you go, whew. The other one, shoo. Your left pinky, gone. deals 11 damage to you.
Rough.
No.
Pinky on your left hand. Somewhere off in the mist. Cornelia, you just dodged this thing. And its face looked bloody, misshapen, it looked uncomfortable. This thing is raging and it's still screaming at you. Dad! Dad!
Am I close enough to do a short sword attack?
You'd have to move closer to it, but you could run up to it and short sword it in the
wait a
face.
minute. I'm gonna just shoot an arrow at his face.
Okay. So you pull out your bow, you aim straight at its face, and let fly.
19.
A 19. The arrow shoots true, goes straight at its face, and at the last second, one of those claws catches the arrow out of the air.
Dang it.
Anything else?
We're so doomed.
I'm gonna just back up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. So you're like, nope. There's only so much you can back up. That's about as far as you can go back before you start sliding down the edge of this rock.
It's like,
You thinking maybe we should just run away?
I'm sort of, I mean, he's...
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stay right there.
We're
But-
not
All right.
a good place to run away.
Drez Pup, what are you guys doing?
Bleeding out.
How? Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh God.
My femur is broken.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What are the other things doing? Have they continued? Are the little guys gone?
The little guys are, for the most part, they've run off into little cubbies and holes. They're not to be seen, with the exception of one that's just like seemingly dead. Yeah.
Sleeping in angel
Crab sleep. Yeah. And these have run off over here. Have run off into the water and basically just disappeared into the water somewhere.
Okay. And this thing just scurried right up that wall, right at those guys.
Yeah, it seemed very proficient at this climbing these kinds of rock faces.
Great. Can you even move?
Yep. Not very fast, but I can try.
I don't think we're making it out of here the way we came in. I think. Do you have any ranged attacks? This is obviously happening quickly. All right, I think you stay here. All right. Okay, great. And I jump down into the thing.
Okay, so you just gotta take that pole and you slide down. The pole's still like laid up against the wall. And you slide down this pole.
It's just like
and you got about 10 more feet of movement if you want.
like please ride down that pole like Lil Nas X, please. For the love of God. Spinning, legs up. That's my image.
There it is. Yeah, whether or not that happens, in your world, it definitely does. I get to the bottom, and I'm just going to run at the thing and pull out the herniax, and then just try and smash it into the ground so that half of the point... I'm just going to try and like reach it out there as long as it can, so that it's half of it is in the ground, and then the other half is like up and out. Sort of like it's stuck in the ground, kind of like an anvil of splittingness.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you can like use it as like a step.
Like if it falls on it. No. So if it falls on it, like literally chop it into the ground. So if it falls, it would be able to.
Okay. Yeah. So like right around here-ish.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just sort of like reach as
roll
far as I can.
roll an attack with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, of course, after I roll. Okay. Not great. Not great. Not great. That's an 11.
An 11. Yeah, you managed to
hit
easily
the ground.
just boom, and the axe goes deep into the sand. this reddish sand, and the blade is sticking up. That dangerous edge, and the point of the back end is sticking straight up into the air.
Yeah, and I just shout up if I can, just knock it off. And hopefully they're not like, well, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Not that kind of knock it off.
Pup, what are you doing?
I am going to throw one of my. How far away is it from me? Is it kunai living distance?
Let's see. I don't know.
It's
if kunai
20,
is.
60?
It's about 40 feet away, so you could throw it with disadvantage.
There's nothing else I could do.
Yeah, and know that it's not facing you right now, so it's just basically this clear shell. This rounded shell back to you.
I'm going to hold a kunai attack for if it turns around and I see its face.
Okay, perfect.
Or I see a fleshy bit.
Kelwise, it's like right on you, just running straight for you. What are you doing?
Yeah, and we need to get it to fall backward off of the cliff onto the axe, more or less.
Perhaps.
It's an option.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do bold things. Let's pull out my short swords. And I'm just gonna charge it just straight for the face.
Kelwise drops his bow, pulls out 2 short swords, goes sliding into this thing. 2 claws lash out at you. Oh, only one claw does, because one blocked that thing.
It attacks him on his turn?
Kelwise, you slide, just clink, clips right under your head, and you take those swords and make 2 attacks.
Oh, thank God. Was that a reaction, by the way, James? Or what was that?
Yeah, something like that. What?
Okay.
Both are 15s.
Probably legendary action.
And plus 2
15s.
for your proficiency? Or
Yeah.
do you get them?
Yep, added it.
So, you go, no longer has the thing. Let's see. Both hit. Roll damage.
Yes! Get it!
I'll just roll more in this. Both 6s.
Both 6s.
Oh, wait. Is this... What size is this creature?
It's large.
It's large. Yeah. Yeah. So I get an extra D8 roll. Is that for both swords?
I think it's only 1 attack per round.
One it is. Plus another 6.
Plus another 6.
18.
Kelwise, you run up, you slide, it tries to grab you, and you cut it right across the face. It screams. It slips. It starts to fall. Oh. Dresden, give me a d20 roll.
Okay. Bobby dies. Hey, fucking Bobby dies.
It's proven to be bad.
I believe in you. That's the problem. I believe in our friendship. It's a 5.
A 5.
Just use it for bad.
Screams
tired.
that
Tired.
and it slips onto this axe, and it starts flying around, clawing the stone, flinging those tendrils around rapidly, getting slower and slower and slower.
Oh, thank God.
It just stops. As you just see this of like this thick ichor just flowing out of the wound that the herniax split into it.
So much stress eating.
Cornelia, you notice right away shimmering, shining baubles.
Uh-huh.
Gold, silver, pearls, everything.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
And
Is
then,
it dead?
Kelwise, you hear,
Run.
as this thing wakes up and books it.
He wakes up.
This thing down about right here.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Is
Can I-
it? Oh, is it dead?
Stab it again.
I'm just like not moving. Just sort of like.
I throw a firebolt at it just to see what happens.
Yeah, you hit it with a firebolt and it just seems to.
Yeah, I also throw my kunai at it.
it. Dresden, right by your head. Kink! Something hits the body. Doesn't seem to react. It seems absolutely lifeless.
I'm gonna jump on the belly of it and be like, oh. Like,
Well, its belly's facing down right now. It's got that hernia.
Oh,
It's basically just impaled in its midsection.
all right.
I want to pick up my short bow and then go look for my pinky.
Roll a perception art.
And I'm gathering all the gems and stuff at this, while we're
so
doing
this-
it.
I'll
This
help.
shell-
I'll help Calwise look for his pinky.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, great, okay.
Yeah, you find it. It's covered in this red sand, and it's got that black, ichorish blood with also
No,
moss
don't do
kind
that
of
to the wound.
moved in. Yeah. It's
Shove it back in there. Yeah.
it's pretty gross. Cornelia, you find pretty quickly the majority of this stuff is lodged onto the shell. Almost as if the shell was absorbing the metals and the minerals and such that these stones were made of. And when you look, the shell almost takes the coloration of what it was absorbing. It almost looks like this thing just takes precious jewels, latches it onto itself with metals, and then absorbs them into its shell, which made the shell incredibly thick, which you guys had experienced. Like, trying to hit the shell did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, wow. I can't get anything off, pry anything
No,
off.
you
with
you
my
you
knife?
pry off about 82 gold worth of stuff, baubles, some mugs. Most of it has been at least somewhat melted onto the shell, so none of the jewelry and the gems are particularly in good fashion. None of the coins, nothing of that. But you pull off a sizable amount.
Are there any pieces of the shell to take off the legs or anything?
You can
Like,
try.
Weapon
But this
even?
thing is incredibly heavy. It is like the shell itself is maybe 3 or 4 inches thick,
Oh, wow.
and it's just solid bone, like mineral.
Wow. So we need to get some crab meat and this heart, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna recall the herniacs back to me out from
Okay.
underneath it,
Yeah. So
and then I'm
the thing
just gonna
comes,
start.
Cornelia.
I'm just gonna start working through this thing as best
Working
I
through the
can.
legs?
Unless you think we can flip it over.
Yeah.
Might we be
So-
able to flip it over?
Yeah. You'd be able to. Well,
Okay.
give me a. It kind of fell backwards, so if you pushed on the head, it's already kind of tipped up. You might be able to just flip it over. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you flip it over, and as you're doing that, you see Seafloor kind of run up.
Oh, wow. Look at that thing. That thing's humongous.
Yeah.
That's
Is
the
that a
biggest
clap?
rock. That's the biggest rock spine I've ever seen.
No.
Yeah, it's
Well, it could be a clacker. You haven't seen one before, so you have no idea, right?
That's true.
Either way.
Did
as
it make
much as
clacking?
we can,
Did it
is
make a
get
bunch of
on your boat.
clacking noises?
No, but I did. As I try to put my bone back.
Oh my god. Look at your leg.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I fell.
Oh, well, that's a nasty break.
And then, that guy happened.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can reset your bone. I guess.
Yeah,
Okay, so you guys get
I think you all
Pup.
cast Cure Wounds on
you
Pup,
guys
too.
get pupped down. Yeah, you cast Cure Wounds, which helps with the break,
I can use
but it
a
doesn't
healer's kit if
heal
it'll
the break.
help at least like
So roll the healing.
make sure it doesn't get like infected, hopefully, or something.
That would be nice.
Right?
Did you
Just a
cast Cure
medicine
Wounds?
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
That's a dirty 20 on the medicine check.
Okay, and you have your healers.
Yeah,
Feet.
with a healer's kit.
So both of you guys.
1d8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Maybe we'll do a little short rest here for a second. Just kind of recover.
Thanks, guys.
Sorry, math. For yeah. No, it's just 4.
Okay, so
That's something, though.
so you set the
Thank you.
bone, and Kelwise walks up and casts heal on you, and the wound kind of closes. You still feel that bone is gonna take some time to heal, but the bleeding and the wound itself isn't gonna kill you.
Yeah,
And
bandage
Dresden
it up
kind
and
of like
stuff.
makes a makeshift splint, bandages it up with the healer's kit. You're still moving at half, but you're no longer at risk of dying. And how much do you heal for?
I think he said 4.
No,
Oh, sorry,
how
it's,
much you?
it's, it was,
you.
Cullen, you
Oh.
heal too when you use a healer's kit.
Oh, I was just using to stabilize. Do you?
I was
Yeah.
wrong too. It's actually 6 on my end.
Oh, hell yeah. Get
Let
it.
me-
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Everyone, we're gonna look
hell
up
yeah.
the healer feat. How much does it give? You get 1d6 plus 4 hit points.
Huh.
As an
Gimme,
action, you
gimme.
can spend 1 use the healer's kit to tend to a creature to restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it, plus an additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. Oh. Wait. Yeah. Oh, plus max hit dice. So plus 2 more? No, 3 more.
Plus 2.
So 7.
Alright,
So 1d6 plus 7? That seems
D6
strong.
is a 3.
Whatever. We'll figure it out later.
You're
Okay.
healed.
Yeah, so you get so he kind of like
So that would be
really
9, I think,
he
all told.
Sturdies, yeah. You get 9 more hit points, and he steadies your leg up. So you're still
I'm
limping,
feeling
and
great.
it hurts bad when you limp. But
This is awesome.
yeah, and you notice that the other crabs in the area are staying pretty hidden in the crevices of this wall and
there
around
another-
you.
Is there another spot to explore? Like a deeper cave? Was it protecting any sort of horde or?
You could check
Yeah,
in the cave.
It crawled out of somewhere, didn't it?
It did, right?
Good point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start cutting it in, trying to 1 get a heart and 2 get as much meat as I can out of the.
Okay, yeah. So you cut off its legs, which seem to be the meatiest part of this beast. Yeah, and you see thick chunks of what you think are hard shell meat in these legs. Cornelia, you check out the cave. Give me an investigation.
Stealthily, I want to do it too.
Okay, roll a stealth and then roll a investigation.
Still plus 10?
Yeah.
So 27, 33, 34 on my stealth.
Okay.
Nice.
And then investigation. Oh, shite. 9.
You find a bunch of bodies, bones, shells, tons of stuff this thing has just been gnawing on. But in that, you find a necklace of sorts. It has an anchor on it. A necklace with almost like an ivory anchor that feels hollow, feels light on a piece of twine.
All right. And that was all?
And that's really all you find of value.
All right, and then that was the whole cave. I'm gonna come back out if that was.
Yeah,
was all.
and it looks like anything of value this thing had kind of absorbed naturally onto its shell.
All right. I'm gonna also
Uh,
ask Rezik if he can just tell me if this is magic or not.
Yeah, sure. Give me about 10 minutes and I can tell you.
Okay.
And I'll just sit
Okay.
down with it for 10 minutes and kind of just do a little ritual and see if
Well,
it's magical or not.
We'll look at it later. We don't want to waste that.
A little short rest time wouldn't be
Yeah,
bad.
so you guys take a short rest as
For
Rezik
everybody.
does a ritual. You guys, I'll take a short rest here. It doesn't look like anything wants to come anywhere near you.
I'm
Rezik,
just gonna keep.
you finally
digging.
cast, yeah, and you get the 2 claws, which look especially meaty. Maybe the dark meat of the crab on the claws.
He's just covered in like crab juices, just all.
Yeah.
It's like,
Viscera, Loki,
You,
yummy.
you finish the spell, and a whole host of things light up, including that anchor on the twine.
Oh,
It
nice.
seems to glow with abjuration magic.
okay, and then you said you said other things around us
yeah,
also
so
lit up too?
the cape, the
Oh,
staff
okay.
with the bug in it, all the
All the weird
scrolls.
things I'm carrying on
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. The cloak.
Does
the
my
cloak
music
that-
box light up by any chance?
You have that cloak still, right?
She has the
I
one
have.
we found in Amara's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Omara's cloak. Yeah, the cloak lights up with a glow to it as well.
Is the flask lighting up too?
The flask lights up as well.
And by
Does
the way,
the
I'm
music box light up?
sip of it.
The music box lights up.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of sitting there and I just like look around at like each magical thing. I'm
Just,
like,
like,
ooh, that's
looking in my
magical.
bag.
That's magical. That's magical.
Yeah.
Hey, does my my thing that I took, a little bag with the little chest box in it, light up by any chance?
No.
I'm looking-
The chest box. The box itself doesn't light up.
Okay, because I'm not gonna open it right now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna say anything about it either. I'm just kind of.
Well, you'd
Um,
have to talk to. You'd have to
Yeah,
talk
you
to.
you wouldn't see it.
No,
you'd have to
I'm
talk-
I'm looking around just being like.
Rezik's the
that-
only one who
that-
knows if something's magical. You'd
Oh,
have
true.
to ask.
Then I'm not gonna ask it. I would just ask about this.
Ooh, yeah, that's magical too.
am I magical?
Pretty aura around it
Yeah,
as well.
and the only one really who isn't magical is Dresden, as he's just sawing away with this giant brutal axe that's not magical in any way. It's just huge
Huge.
and visceral.
Huge.
Huge.
Right
Very funny.
on kind of all over, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having-
And
he's
as you
having
guys
fun. He's
you
having
guys
fun.
rest for 10 minutes, and finally you see Seafloor kind of.
All right. I didn't hire you to sit around. Let's
You
go.
didn't.
Didn't
hire
hire us.
Uh-huh. Let's keep on moving.
And he kind of waddles back. He's pulled the boats up close. And you guys turn the corner and you see Fitz there. Hey, I didn't let him. I stayed the ship and did not let him move it. Just
Oh
like
my
you
God.
asked.
You did such a good job.
Good job. And good job, Trust.
Yeah, Trust is like taking a nap. Trust was just like snoring in the
love it.
back.
Bad job, Trust.
Exhausted from that date.
Yeah.
So emotionally, like whoa.
Big day.
Are you guys gonna
Yeah.
do anything else here? So you get back with all those crab legs, and they're incredibly heavy. You might be able to take one piece
Well,
of this crab. onto
Can
the
we load up our boat with crab meat and then be on his boat? How many people can fit on his boat?
Yeah. You might have to, only about 5 of you could fit on his boat. So
Okay.
That's
you
5
could
extra.
probably
So yeah,
fit
however much we can get on there, and then I'll ride with,
3,
and I'll strap it down.
4.
You know, and maybe however many of us need to be on there.
So Cornelia, you and Kelwise are gonna count as one person, just size-wise. So, yeah, and then
Yeah.
Fitz and Trust will ride in the back boat. Each leg counts as a person, and it said 8, so you can fit about 6 legs of crab on this.
I can also make myself small if that means more.
What about
Yeah,
the,
it's more of a room thing. Like you just wouldn't be able to you'd have to be in the middle hugging the pole. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't really be enough to get another leg on.
What about
So
the big claws?
Yeah, the claws aren't as long, so they're about the same weight because they're a little bit shorter. So you can take the 2 claws and maybe 4 legs if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. I want these claws. I think that, like, if there's proof, like, I think it's more in the claws. I don't know. In the heart,
No,
obviously.
Yeah. And you went digging around in its innards, and you're staring at this open crab's chest, right? And you're not sure you can tell what the heart is.
I'm a medical man. I've sewn many people out.
Oh,
Oh,
You might need some help on this. But
Yeah.
you're just looking at
I've
innards.
seen lots of animals.
Yeah.
Anyone. Help.
Yeah.
Just like I'm holding back the carapace. Just
All right,
like,
Cowwise,
do
give me a survival check.
Survival.
And Pup, have you ever seen an inside of a crab before?
18.
I
On the
mean,
coast?
were there crabs or any like other
Not
type of similar
really-
anything?
Not really oceanic stuff.
No, like
in-
insects, because crabs are
ponds.
just insects.
Yeah, basically. Well, with an 18, Cowwise,
are.
you're
The face?
they aren't.
They're basically
Wait,
the
no,
insects of the
shrimp are
sea.
insects.
They're analogous.
I'd say crabs are kind of like insects too.
either.
Either way, Cowwise, you're able to
See where she's coming from.
locate the heart.
It's
of
that one.
This, yeah. Cowwise
Cut
is like that thing right there is the heart.
Listen,
And Dresden, you're like, all right. You just start cutting.
Low intelligence.
You're not sure. You're like, I don't know. You managed
Give me
to cut
your
out this sack that's this big, and you're like, okay, here's the heart.
I
That's
put it
it.
in my Addy pocket.
Yeah,
Oh God! Oh, Jesus!
hell yeah.
yeah, and it just
Yum.
in there.
It's already stained.
And that's and you guys get back on the boat and almost upset. You hear Seafloor like,
All right, let's find my book. Find my book already. I know it's in here.
and you start to sail away. And again, that moss starts to light up underneath you as you guys are moving this way. You kind of come around. You see this almost like an island here of dirt and sand. You had come around the bottom side over here and seen this. You guys had come up around here, and you're coming around here. And that's when you see like this big, huge ship off to the northeast side, and immediately sea foam.
There it is. There it is. That's it. That's it. That's the ship I'm looking for.
And you guys start to sail around here, and that moss doesn't light up. It doesn't glow all of a sudden, but where you were was glowing, and then you see something just ever so slightly start to move away, and the glow follows it. It doesn't look like your boat was making this thing glow at all this entire time. And that's when you hear,
No.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
smack Fitz
no.
again.
no.
and that is where we're going to leave it for this week.
We are dead. Oh my.
Yeah, there's no surviving.
Hi. What?
We don't have to stop, right? We can keep going.
We
Sounds like-
are dead.
We are actually so screwed.
Until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and have a wonderful week. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, we're dead.